Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light, and welcome to this weekly reading from April 10 to the 16th. So, if you're not coming from Instagram or Facebook, I would like to wish you a happy Easter, Passover, and Ramadan. So happy. Let's begin this reading with this whole week has been, again, another walk through a hall of mirrors. A lot of revelation for me, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of messages coming through in my dream state. I spoke a little bit on YouTube, on Instagram and Facebook about spiritual ego and spiritual narcissism, which we are all guilty of, right? And maybe not all of us, but I am. And last week, the full moon in Libra happened, and usually I do posts on Instagram, Facebook about it, and I didn't. And I felt like I was being a fraud if I actually did it, because I wasn't feeling it. And I was like, why am I not feeling this energy right anymore? And then I figured this out on my own. So obviously what I say doesn't have to resonate with you. If it triggers you, maybe it's something you need to pay attention to. If not, then you can just shut it off and go to your readings, right? So for me, I feel like we're, as humans, because we're light in these human bodies, but as humans, we want to attach to something for reasoning, right? We want to attach to the full moon because this is how I'm feeling. The Mercury in retrograde, that's why my car broke down. Like, is it really though? Is it like, or is it just lessons that we are learning personal? You know, like, is it just within our framework, within our vessel, what we're needing to learn? And we're projecting again. So like I always say about like the weather to me. It's like you look at the weather, it's going to be sunny tomorrow. So everybody's like, yeah, I'm happy it's sunny tomorrow, and tomorrow's sunny. Right? Oh my God, it's going to snow squalls coming. Oh no. And everybody panics, and you're a projection. So then the snow squall is even worse, right? So like a few days ago, there was a freezing rain here in Montreal, and 1 million homes went without electricity. And it's like there's change in the air, and yet what I felt with that is that the people are resisting the change. So they're like freezing themselves out. They're in blackout mode. They're not wanting to see. So it's like, hello, right? It's like everything is a message. And it's that big realization to me. And me too. It's not like I'm like, ooh, me too. I have like things like I didn't lose power. But like it doesn't mean anything, right? It doesn't mean I'm like better than you again. It's just we're it. Like, we need to stop. I just feel like I scroll through social media and I'm like, I can't anymore. I can't even like look at all these channels because I'm like, you want to connect to your spirit guides, you want to connect to your ascended masters, you want to connect. And I realized that I was there too at one point. So like I can't like judge that either. But I feel like we're in a different place right now that we don't. It's like. I think it's because I'm seeing clearly. Like I'm seeing through the framework, and I'm like. Ugh. We are the spirit guide. We are the ascended master. We are the matrix. We are it. We are the world. We are, when I was saying, like, we are the world. Remember that song? I don't know if you remember that song, but I was like, it was always like, we are the earth. We are the government. We are everything because we're the machine, right? We are this light body that's in a physical vessel. It's us. So it's always been us. And we have to shut down the programming. That's what it is. And like we've allowed this program to take over. We've allowed the mind to take over instead of actually just going in and listening. And like I say this every week, we have to trust, but we really do need to start trusting ourselves. Trusting that instinct, even if it goes against the grain, even if it's not like everybody else in your workplace doesn't really believe, like go along with your way of thinking, okay? But it's really like, I'm going to give you an example. I don't know if I've ever said this to you, but there's a lot of like talk in this spiritual community about like we need to create our own ecosystem, we need to create our own communities, we have to earth ships, we have to live off grid. That's the way it is, that's the way we need to do. And throughout these narratives, which I'm going to call them narratives, I never felt connected to that. I never felt connected to moving into an earth ship. I just did it, but I tried really hard to connect with it. I tried, okay, maybe we need to do that, maybe because maybe I'm wrong in my heart. My heart is telling me something else, but maybe I'm wrong. And I realized that, maybe they're right for themselves, but we all have our own paths. And mine is not that. Mine is not to live off grid. It's not to live off that. I've always felt like I was going to live in the sky or in the water. Like I always felt like those things. I truly, really believe I'm going to build a city in the sky. So maybe I've done it in the future already, maybe, or just it's part of my blueprints. But I've always seen myself living within a city, or on like near a water though. Like I don't know how it is, so like I can't explain it. But never in that kind of lack mode, or never in that kind of like I have to save the glass and the tires and make them into my home. Never. But I'm not making fun of it by all means. I'm not even judging it. I'm like, amazing if you want to do that, and if you feel connected to do that, then that is your path. But that was never mine. It was the same way like I've never felt an inclination to meditate in my life. It's not because I always thought, it's because I have a monkey brain, but it was not that, because I can just sit on my couch and be quiet without thinking anything. And it's just, for me, I feel like meditation is awake. You can be awake and meditate, right? So, but everybody, again, has their own contract, their own blueprint. And I feel like we what is that word? What is it? There's a word. We wormholed ourselves. Like it was like tunnel vision within even the spiritual community. Like this is the way it has to be. We all have to dress like fucking bohemians, and we all have to like wear our underwear like 7 days in a row. We have to all like no, man. And it's like pigeonholed. That's the word. And it's like, no, we are a whole, but we are all individual pieces of this whole. And it's like, more and more I move it through this, and I'm like, more and more, it's like, I just need to be me. And with my big earrings and my red lipstick, I'm just gonna be me. Like it's just who you are. And just trust it, that it's the right thing to do. Not that the right thing to do, it's just where you're supposed to be. Like when I ask my higher self, I'm like, hey, yo, am I where I'm supposed to be? And they're like, exactly where you're supposed to be. I'm like, okay. So, and we're always looking for something, right? Like, even me, I do the same thing. We're always looking for something that's going to, this is coming up, this planet thing is coming up, solar eclipse is coming up, watch out. So we're already like in the mode. Like I read these posts and I'm like, we're already in the like, okay, the full moon is coming up, so this is what's going to happen. But is it, are they making us, like, not making us, but are you creating this happening to happen because you're fucking powerful? Like you're powerful enough to do that. Like you're freaking it. That's what I'm gonna, like, we are it. And we are so lost in this world. Like, when I said we are the Matrix, that when I had thought of that or whatever, it came to me, I'm like, I'm the Matrix. Fuck that. I'm not the Matrix. And it's like, yeah, we are the Matrix. We are everything. We created the program, and now it's time to shut down the program. We created the Matrix, now it's time to shut down the Matrix. But how do you shut down the Matrix? You stop playing in the game. You stop playing in the illusion out here. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like I've been like I've fought for social injustice my whole life. You fought against the isms all your life, But it's like, that's just part of the dream. Like, we don't need to fight for anything. Because if you just change the way you are, then everything else changes in your vicinity. So if every single freaking human on this planet would just change, like would just like not fall into and dive into these narratives, and we would just trust and listen to ourselves, then the whole landscape would change. And it's like that easy. But it's so challenging for the human, because the human needs to have an outlet to blame, to shame. Oh, that is because why he's a narcissist, she's this, she that, because that's why I'm like this. No, man. Enough. It's like enough we play the victim, enough we play the pity, enough we feel guilty, enough we feel depressed. Well, she's gone, so I'm going to be depressed. No, man. Like, I don't know. It's just like really clear. It's like we need to look. Like I almost like, I don't know. When I open my eyes, sometimes I see the framework of the world, of the matrix kind of thing, and some of it is chaotic. It's like the tower, and some of it is the devil, and some of it is the sun and everything. I'm just like looking through it, and I'm seeing the actual like framework of it. I'm like, okay, I gotta walk through that crap because I built it. For the past millions of years, I've been building my own freaking matrix. And that's why we all have the different approaches to things. And that's how we have all different ways of moving through energies. Not everybody, like, this pigeonholing of the spiritual community is like pissing me off, even because I followed it too. It's like we all feel these symptoms. No, man, I might have a migraine and you might have a backache and you might have, but we're all going through the same thing. Like, in a sense, we're all upgrading our DNA. We're all, our circuitry board is upgrading. Everything is like, things are happening, definitely. But to all have the same feelings and all the same symptoms, I don't know. I don't think so. If we all have unique blueprints and unique codes, no, right? I mean, I could tell you what I'm feeling, and you could say, oh yeah, me too. And yeah, because I have that too. I'm like, oh yeah, me too. I feel like the same way. But I think the beauty of us is that we're completely unique, and that we bring that to the table. And we accept that about each other instead of like reject each other. It's like, anyways, these are all these things that are happening this week. I sit down in my bed. Yeah, we are the mirror. So if so, then it's up to us to break down everything that feels yucky, right? Like, if you're the mirror, then all the guilt and the sadness and whatever is in front of you is you reflecting back at you, right? Like I said last week, I was telling you about my twin flame, that he rejected me like 20 years ago, right? And then I said, well, that's probably because I was rejecting myself at the time, so that he rejected me, or that I triggered something in him that he didn't like appreciate, and boom, right? That's what we do. So you're either like triggering something in someone, or it's a reflection. And either way, it's like to step into that awareness and say, okay, it has to happen. I just need to walk through this. It's like annoying, but you walk through this, right? And it's like gets less and less and less annoying as you become more and more aware. So stop looking outside for God, because you are it. That's what it is, man. The world changes in front of your eyes. The program shuts down. The ego loses control. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, I woke up in a dream or something, and right away my higher self, which is me, right? My higher self comes in and is like, what do you see? So I'm like, okay, I see pink. You know, like they're like, look beyond the veil kind of thing. What do you see? I see pink. I just saw like pink haze, kind of like really pretty pink haze. And they're like, what do you think that means? And right away I was like, it's love. And they're like, yes. So and they're like, cosmic love. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, they told me there's nothing more. It's just love that you're expecting to see. Everyone is like, oh, we're going to see like the aliens. We're going to see, you're just going to see love, right? Love is here on earth. And it's like, and then they're like, what do you see on earth? And I'm like, I see bursts of love, like pink everywhere. And they're like, yes, because now you're starting to see through. But everything is pink, according to you, Sabrina. Because someone could be seeing yellow, and someone could be seeing like rainbows. Like, we're all such beautiful mosaic. of codes and blueprints coming in visions. And it's like, but everything's boils down to love. Our mind is in control, and it makes us see gray, blue, black instead of the pink that you want to see, kind of thing. So it's just like existential. A little bit of what I'm saying here is all like, it's everything that I hated when I was younger, by the way. I hated existential talking and like philosophy, because I rejected it, right? Because to me it was like, as a soul, I was like, I don't want to talk about that stuff because everybody killed me in my past lives because of that talk. So like, it's all coming up. It's so hilarious. Anyways, I saw this one, like once, I always talk about you're the reflection. When you look at the stars, that's you, right? Sometimes when you look up at the sky and people see different things up the sky than you, it's because you're seeing you and they're seeing them. So that's something to pay attention to. I mean, if you want to, if you're not, it's okay. In my dream time, like I said, I've been meeting a lot of my, like when I say we are the masters and the spirit guides, and they exist. But on this earth plane, we are it. But in my dream time, I've been meeting some ascended masters and then meeting some, some soul family members that are coming into my dream and giving me advice and like telling me to walk the course and just giving me like almost like pep talking me. It's kind of interesting, so pay attention to that. Write down all your dreams. It's really important. So I started watching Sense8 on Netflix. It's like I think I've watched it 3 times. This is my 4th time I'm watching it. But every time I watch it, it's like it's a clearer and clearer, right? So it's like Sense8 is like 8 different people, but they're all one kind of thing. So it's this whole idea of us, our multi-dimensional selves as one. And it's like, to me, it was just like, as our multi-dimensional selves all collapse within us, which is what is happening right now. And that's why we're all experiencing past memories and future memories, and or you're like dreaming of yourself as a pirate or as a witch or whatever. It's because that's all collapsing within you. And you start to see, that's why you start to see the illusion out here. That is like, no, I don't need to be diving into any of all of this. I don't need to be like sticking my like feet into anything because I don't even know how to say this, but you're it. We're the rebels, we're the innovators, we're the builders, we're the creators of this universe. And it's time to step into our positions again and to start create anew again. It's time to like stop living in this past energy, because for me everything that is now is a past energy. The banking system, the financial systems, the jobs, the careers, the education, everything, religion, spirituality, it's all a past system, right? The future as well is the same idea. So it's like, what are we doing? Let's start fresh. Let's start new. What is it? Like I keep asking myself, like, I feel like I need to do something new. Even with you guys, I feel like I need to do something new. Like, why am I limiting you only to like your signs? Like, is there some other way I can guide you, right? Or can help you along this path, or just be with you on this path? Maybe I'm not, like I keep saying, I will no longer be needed with you guys, because you're gonna be freaking amazing, just like me. Like we're all amazing, right? We're just working through this together, and like, I don't know. So I'm just gonna continue this for now, but I just feel that there's something else coming. So if I just like disappear from you, so I'll never disappear without telling you. But yeah. So last week I posted a thing, like a cocoon and the butterfly coming out of it, and saying like it's taking time, but give it the time it needs. And someone commented, said, but you need to have patience, right? I said, yeah, but we are already the butterfly, right? The cocoon is our mind. It's the ego that keeps us there. We're the butterfly already. So instead of like envision yourself as the butterfly, as the whale, as the bird, as the you. as you, because you're it. Fuck. I just need the last words is to say you're freaking it, man. You are it. There's nothing outside of you that can change who you are. I mean, you can allow that to change who you are, but you are it. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. If you ask a question and the answer is it, as weird as it sounds, it's it. There's a lot of birthing happening, and not like baby births, by the way, like birthing happening within you. Some of you are birthing new versions of yourself. Some of you, there's a lot of death as well. Not only physical, but death of old versions of yourself, right? There's just a lot happening, I feel. And I'm going to tell you this, you can think I'm crazy, but I'm birthing a dragon. I have no idea what that means. There's a dragon birthing outside of me. I have no idea what that means. So I'm like, okay. And I'm not asking questions. I'm just like, okay. And I feel it because it's like a lot of rumbling happening in here. Or it's just something happening. But we have no idea. And why don't we just revel and enjoy in these unknowns that are happening in our lives, instead of always pinpointing and looking for something, a reason. This is the thing. We're always looking for a reason or an explanation. That's science. Let's leave it to science to explain things. We don't need to explain things. We're moving into something completely new. Where we're just listening to ourselves for the answers. I need you to, I don't need you to do anything, but you can do whatever you want. But I'm just the practice of truly listening to yourself is to go outside and ask your higher self, where do I go? Left or right? Right. And you go and you follow it. Follow your higher self to wherever it takes you. Trust it. And not even if your ego comes and says, no, you have to turn left. And you're like, no. First, just do it for a day. Do it for a weekend. Do it for whenever. Get in the car. Follow it. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Then you start to listen more and more and more. Anyways, that's my blah blah of the week. I just I just feel like I feel like change is here. April to me has been amazing. I feel like there's we're only 10 days into April, and I'm changing. Even physically I'm changing, and everything is changing around me. So enjoy these energies. If you feel listen to your body. I keep telling you, a few days ago I was out with a friend of mine, and she's talking to me about I felt something in my body, so I went to the doctor, right? And you know the way I feel about these things. So I'm like, oh, okay. It's funny because a few days ago I felt something in my liver, right? And I was like, oh, what's happening here? But I was like, oh, okay, my body is changing, it's upgrading, it's fine. It was gone in 12 minutes, right? It was already gone. I was like, okay. I truly trust my body to take care of itself. I talk to my cells, of course, and I thank my cells now. I'm like, thank you for integrating the light body. Thank you for, I see that my requests I've been asking last year starting to come true on my body. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's really working. Trust yourself. You are it. I love you, and I will see you in your readings. And comment, share, and subscribe as usual. I think I'm going to take a break from the free reading this week because in the process of finishing editing my book, and I need that time. So next week I will do that. I will continue it. Thank you so much, and I will see you in your readings. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. Sorry. Your time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. Number 11, divine number. So this is so clear to me when I saw this time is right. It's I know a lot of you are moved through some super heavy energies, and now things are opening up for you. Your path is opening. You're starting to, the creative endeavors are happening, maybe relationships, whatever it is. this is it. Like, to me, this is a card of like, you know, there's no time really, but right now is the right time. So like, let's play with those energies, right? So this week I was compelled to do just, yeah, like a lot of advice, a past, which is the Eight of Swords, makes sense, a present, which is the Three of Wands, which is Aries, challenge, and your future. Okay. So in the past energy, or whatever, the now energy, we have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands. The Eight of Swords is like, if you look at her, she's, I feel like we've had this written for you, but anyways, she's ensconced here in the middle of all these 8 swords. Swords energy is what? It's mental, it's mind, it's thought, it's worthlessness, you know, it's like, or self-worth. It's, you know, your grief, manipulation, sadness, depression. We can go on and on, right? It's everything that you've been feeling these past few months, years. And now it's like, ugh, like you're done with it. I don't know if she's looking. She's even looking. So she's even holding on to one of the swords, and she's ready to get up, right? She's like done with this. She's like, she's consciously aware of the fact that she's put herself here, that she's put herself amongst all of this, and she's like, even when she is thinking like this, feeling sorry for herself or whatever, she knows that, I know, I can hear Sabrina in my head, or I know I need to get out of here. And it's okay that you're there, right? So that's what it is. And then we have the Three of Wands, which is you, which is Aries energy. And the Three of Wands is very poignant here, because Three of Wands is like, look, her back is towards us, and she has those crossroads, right? But she's walking right through the crossroads and heading to a destination, because she's done. I'm done with this. I'm not gonna like hold on to these swords anymore. I'm picking myself and I'm making a move. And your challenge, oh my God, it's hilarious. Your challenge is a fork in the road. So I love it. I love it that it showed up here. And I love that the fact that in this card, her crossroads, they're like flying high in the air. They're not even stable, or maybe they're stable in front of her, but she's not yet through them. It's because she's so much here in her head, and she's like, if I make this move, what does that mean, right? The fork in the road is like your challenge. It's like some of you are having a hard time making that final decision. Okay, I've decided that I'm walking through this, and I'm leaving my ex behind. He's no longer allowed to take control of my mind. And that's it. And I'm not looking back. I'm not going to go back again. I'm done. So it's like making those final movements, those final decisions in your life, which is huge, right? It's like, I feel like it's a lot of I can't talk, a lot of back and forth with you, Aries, and that's why the fork in the road is showing. It's like you got to make that final cut, that final move, and no more people taking advantage of you, and no more like you working around others kind of thing. It's you. It's your time now. It's your time to do what you need to do for yourself. F everybody else. And when I say F everybody else, I really mean it in a really constructive and good way. Because everybody has to do their own thing. You're not here to control their lives. Whether you're mother or father. The least person, right? Everyone is consciously or unconsciously aware of what they need to do on this earth. I feel like you're holding yourself back all the time, and you're always giving yourself excuses, Aries, because, and it's like, enough. The fork in the road is showing here that you have always turned back on yourself. You've always found yourself back into the Eight of Swords position every single time, because you've like, I'm going to sacrifice myself for these people. But no, you don't need to sacrifice anything for yourself or other people's. Just Do what's in your heart. What is your heart telling you to do? Go through that crossroads and stick to it. I feel like the fork in the road shows up here is because you make decisions and then you fall back on them. And you say, frick, I did it again. I called the fucker. Or I went back to the same job. Or I did this because I didn't trust myself. And it's like, no, it's finished, right? And it's like the future card is the Fool card. And it's beautiful. The Fool is Aquarius energy. It's exactly where we're moving into, this innovation, this new. And it's time. The time is right for you to make your move. Aries. I don't know what this is for you in your life, but it's now. It's no more looking back. No more going backwards. You make the decision. You stick to it. You move forward. Enough, right? Enough grieving the old. Move forward, because like, what are you holding on to? You're holding on. Aries loves to hold to the past. They love to hold on to the old energy. It makes them feel comfortable even if they're uncomfortable, because they feel like they have control over it. But it's not about having control anymore. It's about living in a freaking new world. Releasing the control and allowing yourself to be a little baby chick in a field. Or a nest, remember? In a field of roses kind of thing. It's time, like you're Aries. You're also builders, right? So it's time to build a new path. Like when you get to that fork in the road and you really want to go back, it's time to like build a new cobblestone road, build a new rainbow road if you'd like. Enough going back. Like, don't even like, no. When you do that, think of me like, no. It's a no. You're not allowed to go back. Only forward, ahead. Wow, it's very like simple and to the point. This I really am enjoying this little message here. So let's see your advice, because you have a lot of advice. Ace of Swords. Perfect. Hasta la vista, baby. Exactamundo. Oh my God. And catch me. Trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown. It's like the Fool card. Wow, dudes. Dudettes, whatever. This is so amazing. Hasta la vista, baby, is like bye-bye to your past. It's over. No more turning back. No more turning around. No more looking for something else. No more hanging on to what was. Even though it was amazing 20 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 month ago. How does it feel right now? Does it feel great? Move forward. Attachment is the freaking, what is it? The evil of the world. Fear and attachment, those go hand in hand. We attach because we fear the next step, the unknown. And this is a lot to do with you, Aries. And the Fool card is here in your future. The Fool card is here right, as an advice card. It's like, trust that the step that's coming, even though it's freaking unknown, is the right one for you. Stop holding on to your love relationship. Stop holding on to if someone's treating you crappy, then you pay attention to that. Someone's like, pay attention to how you're being treated, or the reflections around you. Like, they are the reflections of us. So it's like, really, this Fool card to me is like, the time is now to make a move, to jump into it. No more games. No more, like, games are the illusion. We're playing games, chasing each other, and then just do it, man. What do you want? Ask for it. Go for it. Aries. I mean, I can't tell this to every card because you're the card. You're Aries. You're impulsive. You do things. And I love the Ace of Swords to me is like improved communication, opening the lines of communication. It's speaking the truth, being transparent. It's almost transparent, this card, right? Maybe the light, but it's this feeling of like getting everything out onto the table, like clearing the bullshit. That's what I picture when I see the sword. Clearing the mind, getting everything out on the table. Speaking from your heart, right? Speaking from an empty mind instead of a full like mind. I just feel like the Ace of Swords, something new is coming in. Like maybe there's someone's gonna reach out to you, like communication wise, it's gonna help you take this leap. It's possible. Ace of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be any of these three that are helping you through this, getting you clear. I really feel like you are the one, though. We don't need anybody else to do this. We can look on to others for guidance, for like a push. But there's something here. I love it. I don't know. It feels like it's weird because it almost feels corporate with these buildings in the back. So it could be something like big business that's happening for you, but it doesn't have to be, obviously. Or it could be like a healing modality, like acupuncture. I always see that when I see Ace of Swords. But maybe you're needing to, I don't know. There's something here that's calling your name to do something new, fresh. I really see Aries not going back to whatever you did before. And even if what you did before was lucrative and profitable, or you had a really good relationship with this person before and now he's coming back or she's coming back, I feel like it's gone, finito. No more the past, the now. It's time to jump into the unknown, Aries. Are you ready? Let's do this. The time is now. That is your message this week. Short and freaking sweet. But I kind of like it because why do I have to talk more, right? It's really nice. I love it. Okay, I'll give you another message because it's just here. Because I have my Rider-Waite out. Is there another message for Aries? Oh, like amazing. King of Pentacles. This is it. Like there's business coming towards you. A businessman coming towards you, but I really feel like it's you stepping into your own, a new job, a new career. Maybe there's someone that's coming towards you that is very faithful, loyal, business type. But I just feel like for me, I look at the King of Pentacles. He's holding a coin. He has his, I don't know, he's holding there like whatever, a magic wand with a ball on it. There's like a castle behind him. There's nature all around him. It's a positive, it's an like uplifting state of mind to me. Feels very grounded, safe, secure, like you're moving that towards that. And if you're not there yet, it's time to take that fork in the road and head to that. All right. So this is your message of the week, my beautiful Aries. Like, comment, share, and subscribe as usual. Super thanks me if you would like. And also, leave a comment below. And next week I'm going to be giving a free reading. All right. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. We got to conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. 16/7/2023 is a 7 year. I mean, this card just says it all to me. I was like 100% I agree with you. Conforming is what everyone does in this society, is what we've been doing all of our lives, is following the programming, following how everybody tells you how you should be in a relationship, in your job, at work, at school, with your friends, your family, how you should raise your kids, how you should, like, all the shoulds and the obligations is conforming, right? Okay, oh yeah, this is what I need to do because that's what we did, and that's what our ancestors did, and this is what we did. And it's like, no, man. You're here as a light in a physical vessel to forge your own path. And it doesn't mean conforming at all. Like, okay, everybody's like doing this. Everybody's putting a candle out, and everybody's putting incense, and everybody's putting the crystals out. Like, no, man. It's like enough. Right? It's time to really trust and listen to yourself. It's like when you want to say no, you say no. When you want to say yes, you say yes. And that's it. That's all. And everyone else around you will have to conform around you, right? They don't have to, though. They can choose. They can decide whatever the hell they want to do. I think it's we've like grown, we're raised and we're like in this society where it's like we have to follow the rules. And don't you feel like more and more you're like, what rules? So this is a really beautiful card showing up for you guys, because Taurus, as stubborn as you are, you're also like security and groundedness, right? So this is your advice. Yes, this was an interesting, I saw this. So in your past, we have the Seven of Swords energy, which I will explain soon. We have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. And your challenge is the Yang, which is divine masculine. So if we start with the Seven of Swords energy, the Seven of Swords in this card doesn't seem like what it's supposed to be. I mean, there is an eye with swords on it, and there's fox, sly and clever. Seven of Swords is like a card of betrayal, of, I feel like I had it here. I'm going to show it to you so that you have an idea. It's about dishonesty, about someone stealing something from you, you stealing from somebody else. There's just a feeling of, oh yeah. See, he's like walking away with his swords in hand. Some of them are in place, but he's being sneaky about it. And the fact that this is here showing up for you, it's like ominous, it's gray, it's that neutral zone of like, am I sure? Like, it almost feels to me like someone might have lied to you, someone been dishonest with you, someone betrayed you, and yet you allowed this to happen. You allowed this person in your life to get away with something, right? Because you conformed. You said, okay, well, it's okay that he or she did this to me because, you know, I have to think of my family, I have to think of my friends, I have to think of blah, blah, blah. That's all the same thing here. And that's what I feel like is showing up here for you. Wow, I didn't expect that one, but yes, I think that's what it is. That we've allowed others to step on our rules, right? Allow others to step on our path, kind of thing. And because that was the way. The Seven of Swords is like that. It's like, even though the Seven of Swords is an Aquarius energy, and there are rebels and innovators, they're also a fixed sign, so they can be a little bit stubborn, like the Taurus, fixed sign, in even staying with this kind of energy around you. And when I see the Knight of Cups in the present, the Knight of Cups is this romantic, like lover, right? Idealist man in your life. And then we have the Yang energy as your challenge, which is the man again. I mean, divine masculine energy. Like it. All of these speak to me of one thing, right? So right away I see, if you're in a relationship, there could be that there was a betrayal or dishonesty within the relationship. If you're a woman, this is a man, obviously that's very significant. But even if you're a man watching this, it could be another man or a female with a masculine energy. But whatever this is, it doesn't feel good to me. It feels like you could be betraying yourself as well. I don't know. And Knight of Cups is a Pisces energy. Knight of Wands is a Sagittarius energy. So it's almost like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But again, I don't like to stick to only one thing. I just feel that there's something here. Like maybe you strayed, maybe you're flirting with someone right now, and it feels yucky. There's just a feeling here of there's an issue. There's definitely an issue you have right now with a male or divine masculine energy in your life that comes in flirty and playful kind of thing, but has hurt you in the past, has betrayed you, has misused your trust, kind of thing. I just feel like, wow, I'm gonna tell you honestly, Taurus, I don't, doesn't feel good to me at all. All of the cards, because the Knight of Wands is like a flirt, a charmer. You know, like there's someone coming in, like someone coming in and he's still playing with your heart. So obviously, like if you're in a really good relationship, it could be, doesn't have to be a relationship. It could just be someone else outside of you, in your job, in your, that's playing with your heart, kind of thing. That's playing with your emotions. And of the divine masculine energies. See, it could, doesn't have to be with love. It could be within your job, that they're playing with you. They're like, here's a promotion. Oh no, I'm taking it back, you know, kind of thing. It could be gossip. The Seven of Swords is gossip. It could also be, you know, people talking behind your back, people backstabbing you. I just don't, it's not a really, sometimes I could see this as different, because when I say conforming, because Seven of Swords could be that you're not conforming with already with others around you, and it's causing a rift with your partner, with your friends, with divine masculine energies. Because the Seven of Swords could be an Aquarius, right? It's like someone who doesn't think the same way, is always like speaking out, expressing themselves, and it triggers, could be triggering to others. That could be that too. And you're triggering a whole bunch of energies around you, but who happen to be divine masculine energies. So you could be either you're being cheated on or lied to. That is very present. And I almost feel like throwing up, kind of. Or it's you like standing in your own truth and saying what the hell you want to say. And it's causing a lot of discomfort with the people in your lives. Because some of them want to live like an idealist, and some of them want to live life on the ball. You know, Knight of Wands, someone who's just like living life like this, which is great. And there's part of you that, I don't know, just feels needs to get a little bit more terre à terre, like grounded. I don't know, this yang energy, man. For me, it feels like there's someone trying to stop your path, is in the way of you maybe getting into a relationship as well, maybe starting something new and fresh. Like you could be holding yourself back, someone else is holding you back, but whatever that energy is, it's either very disconcerting to me, or it's like you trying to step outside of your the norm and triggering people around you, which is causing people around you to like be very aggressive with you, which is that yang energy. You know, it's the divine masculine energy compared to like the divine feminine is more emotional, the divine masculine is more action oriented, right? So I just feel like there's a repercussion to this energy here for you, whether you're triggering or whether there is some dishonesty on their part. You know, I see this card, the Knight of Cups, and I see like there's like a little devil over here. It almost feels like some of you, obviously not every one of you, but someone may have done you wrong, and now they're coming back with roses and picnics, and they're doing the whole song and dance kind of thing, and it's like time to look through that kind of thing and maybe make a move outside of this, take a leap of faith. Obviously this is not everybody, but I really do. I'm going to look at all the advice, so we're going to bring it all together. Wow. The advice is the Three of Wands, which is an Aries energy, but the Three of Wands is that energy you get to the crossroads, and then the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, you get to the crossroad and you're like, okay, what do I do? And the Three of Wands like, okay, I made my decision, I'm going this way. So there's a decision that's being made here for you, Taurus, of you changing your job, changing your partner, changing something in your life because it's bringing you down. I feel like it's very controlling energy here, like narcissism, whatever, all this, it's all a reflection of us, but still it's like, it's very, really heavy to me. And it's being played, you're being played, some of you, with this, I'm going to take you away on vacation. I'm like, with like things which Taurus loves, like, I'm going to give you this gift, and I'm going to give you this a picnic in the park, and we all like, we forget about everything. Like, right? Because they're like, okay, I just need you to be careful and just stand in your awareness here. There's a little play going on for you, or you're, like I said, you're triggering, and it's like, it's time to make a move. Because you know what else shows up is the Hierophant, which is you. It's like, it's time to look in the mirror and look at yourself, Taurus, and say, okay, what is it I want in my life? How do I need to move forward here? Am I choosing to be around this kind of energy all the time? If I'm triggering people, do I need to make a change as well in that area? Like, it's like a lot of awareness here that needs to be had. I'm really not comfortable with this divine masculine. Like, I find there's a control factor here, a manipulation. Someone playing with you, someone, like, it doesn't have to be partnership, like I said, it could be within your job, within some, like an area of your life, that there is a form of manipulation happening. And it's to step into that awareness. It's not always fun to do, and it's time to make it move outside of this. All in, right? Which is really interesting right now, because it's like, all in is like, I'm making that move, but I'm not, it's all, my both feet in. I'm taking that leap. I'm not like gonna do, okay, I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna get swayed back in to stay again. I feel like this is like a massive, this is a conforming kind of thing. It's like you keep holding on to that relationship, you keep holding on to that job that you like, but they keep screwing you over left, right, and center, but there's always an excuse. It's a little gaslighting here happening here. And it's that yang energy, divine masculine, but it could also be that authority energy that keeps coming down on you all the time. And it's like, no, man, it's time to stand up to the authority. It's time to stand up, Taurus, against that control energy. Go all in. Make those moves. Once was innocent. Knowledge means change. Wisdom means change. Interesting, because once you were innocent, once you went into this relationship pure, with a pure heart, wanting to love, but then there was lying and deception. You went into this job with your heart fully open, but now you see clearly, and you're like, they're manipulating me, they're taking advantage of me, they're lying to me, they're gossiping about me. It's like, once we were naive, and now we are not, because now we see. And it's time to stop following and allowing people to step on you, and allowing people to to veer you on that path that you don't want to go on. Like, we tend to do that with relationships and all kinds of relationships. We're like, well, this is the way it should be. Our parents, everybody's like, this is the way it was always been done. And so we follow that. And you're like, no, man, it's like, it's time to release yourself from that. It's time to go all in. I kind of like that. I wasn't sure about that. It's an 8. Power. That once was in is 28. It's a 10. It's a 1. It's time for a new beginning. 1. 7 of Swords. It's time to change. There's something happening here, my beautiful Taurus, that is requiring you to clench yourself from some kind of, there's someone that has a hold on you, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's your father or your mother, someone. I mean, it could, and it, for me, it feels very masculine here, this energy. So, who is it in your life? How you have to, like, it could be your son, it could be a boyfriend, it could be a colleague, a boss, whoever it is. And if it feels uncomfortable, for me it feels uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable right now. And if it continuously feels uncomfortable, it's time to make a move. It's time to jump all in with this Knight of Wands. Like, the Knight of Wands energy is like, as much as a charmer played, the Knight of Wands is like some impulsive, spontaneous, like, boom, let's go for it. He goes like, he's here, it's acrobat kind of thing. He just makes the move. It's time to make a impulsive move. But is it really impulsive? It's like really following your heart. It's time to go. Go where your heart is leading you instead of staying with your mind. The mind is telling you to stay and to endure whatever it is you're enduring. Interesting. So like Aries, I did a final message with the Rider-Waite, so I'll do the same for you. One final message for Taurus, please. Wow. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, people. This is the move. It's time to make a move. So, I don't know where you're needing to move from, but this is a sign. It's time to stop conforming and to make this change. Taurus. My beautiful Taurus. All right. This is your message for the week. I hope this resonated with you. If it didn't, check your rising and your moon. Also like, comment, share, and subscribe. And super thanks me if you can. And I will see you next week. Also, what else am I doing here? Nothing. You can leave a comment and I'm picking a free reading next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. We got recognize despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. So when I see this, she looks really down and out, but outside of this church or this building, there is a light in the forest. So some of you are feeling like you're stuck. Some of you are feeling that there's like an old trauma coming up. There's an old wound that's showing up, you know, and it's saying, it's, you know what it's doing, right? It's saying, hello, Gemini, we need to work through this. It's not for you to ignore this. You've been like trying to ignore this issue, and it keeps showing up. And look at it as an opportunity instead of looking at it as like oh, I have to deal with this again kind of thing. So I found that interesting, but I want to, it's easier if I look in the cards to see what's happening here. So we have the Two of Cups in reverse. The Two of Cups is partnership. Coming together, choices that need to be made within relationships. In reverse is something is amiss, Gemini. So either there is a breakup, or there was a breakup, or there is a taking some time off, a resistance to move into a new relationships, perhaps. Queen of Swords is getting truthful, honest with yourself about something. Your challenge is go the distance. And your future is the Two of Coins in reverse. So Two of Coins is like you're between two things that are like pretty good. Like there's two different options that you're going to choose from, but in reverse is maybe you're again resisting these choices, but also making something up in your mind. Gemini. Okay, this is very interesting. when I look at these twos and they're both in reverse, means that you are definitely at a crossroads in your life. You're definitely in this you're at a time with your relationship, your friendships, your family, choices that need to be made. You're resisting, you're not sure if you want to continue this relationship. You're not sure if even though I don't feel like it's really going anywhere anyways, it's like not going the distance. It's your challenge. Yet I almost feel like some of you are pushing through it just because, once again, right? Because it's too painful otherwise. It's too painful to make that final decision to say, you know what, it's really not going anywhere right now, so let's not do this. And like I'm saying, it doesn't always have to be with relationship. These are choices that have to be made in your life. Whether it's like your job that you love so much, that you thought you loved it so much, but it's not feeling comfortable for you, and you're like holding on. You're going the distance, but there's nothing left in you. There's no more. You have no more energy left in you. And the Queen of Swords could be someone in your life that it has no filter, that is telling you to do something, or it could be like you stepping into this. Is a Libra energy. It's like it's your counterpart energy, right? So it's getting honest and truthful with yourself and saying, okay, why am I in this relationship? Why am I holding on to this friendship that keeps like deceiving me left, right, and center? Why am I holding on to this if it's not working for me? Like that's that feeling I'm getting. And the Queen of Swords is here like, okay, let's get real. Why do you keep going the distance? Why do you keep putting the effort in this when you know that it's not making you happy, and you know that it's like a trial for you, like it's like trying for you, and your future is that like it's almost like you're staying with it. You're staying in this despair, which I said that it's recognize the despair as a good thing, but at the end you got to make a move. You're resisting the move, Gemini. Why is it that? You're afraid to make a change, but you're not happy wherever you are. That's the interesting thing. Okay, I'm going to look at your advice, so piece this all together. Wow. The Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords, people. Libra energy again. Three of Swords is pain, grief, again, despair. It's so interesting. And it's here again, and it's reverse. Is that it's like you're releasing your pain, perhaps, but there's a resistance. Like you're holding back. You're not surrendering to it. You're allowing the pain to take over your mind. You're allowing this person to take over your mind. You're allowing this relationship that is not going anywhere to be in existence. You're allowing this job. Like that's like I just feel your thoughts are heavy here. And then the Queen of Swords is like, hey guys, like, oh my gosh, she's like between the two, the both resistance. She's between, like, she has the Three of Swords around her, and she's like, no man. And she's the perfect person to have here, because she it's fine. You want to be all like holding back and not like doing what you need to do. But the Queen of Swords is like, yo, look at her, she's powerful. She's like, it's cut through with all this. Gemini, what are you doing? Why are you holding on? Why? Like, why? Because of, like, money? Because of, because you don't feel like doing the extra mile, the extra work? Like, why are you holding on? Are you afraid that you're not secure? Are you afraid that you can't move on? The fear is false evidence appearing real. It's like we're living in illusion, people. It's it's time to cut through all this. I feel like there's a like you're almost finding comfort in the darkness here. It almost feels like you're happy in the discomfort. You're happy in the unknown, but not unknown, like the fear of the unknown. It's so interesting. Okay, wow, loud and clear. It's like the Queen of Swords. Like, I can't get more loud and more clear with you. It's time. It's like a sign for you to get out of whatever it is holding you back from from entering into one, or from you're in it and you need to release yourself from it. I just feel like there's something like I picture an octopus and its tentacles, and it's like holding you there, but you can just easily take out the tentacles. It's just like you're choosing to stay there. Keeper of secrets. Use your discernment. Confide in a trusted friend. Keep silent about knowledge. What does that mean? Keeper of secrets. Let's see what they mean. 37. You're learning to treat something carefully and with wisdom. Deciding who to share your own experiences and thoughts with is an important step in knowledge, for when you squander your own precious thoughts upon those you know cannot understand, you are allowing your own precious magic to be diminished and diluted. You are learning who to trust with deeper, more sacred moments in your life and your magic, and who to stay quiet with. Observing the 90-10 rule, do 90%, speak 10. This way your dreams and magic will live and breathe in life indeed. If it's so hard to convince people and it doesn't make the magic, so much of the magic is made by turning up and crafting something simply by doing the work. Okay, so to me, what I just read, I feel like when I look at everything here is that you're holding your own secrets. Like you're holding things inside you, Gemini. And you're like holding on to something that is bringing you down. Instead of seeing it as the gift that it is, it's showing you, okay, Gemini, you're not comfortable in this relationship. Why aren't you jumping into this relationship? Like either way, right? Why are you holding on to the familiar? Why are you holding on to the comfortable job that you've been in for 20 years? Why are you holding when your soul is screaming out to you and saying, hey, let's go. Let's get out of here. What are we doing? Why are we holding on to something that is not innately who we're supposed to be? And you're holding on to these secrets within you. You're keeping them inside you. Like, oh, yeah, I really want to go travel the world. Oh yeah, you know what? I really don't want to be in this relationship anymore, but I'm just doing it because I'm like, or I really want to get into that relationship, but you know, what if they think like I'm me? You know, all the self-talk in your head. I really want to do this as a job, but you know, everyone's gonna think I'm a psycho. But yeah, do the psycho thing, man. Go for it. Like, what are you doing? I feel like you're like ruminating. And this, like, you're a Gemini. You're not a freaking earth sign that you can ruminate in these things that make you comfortable. Like, get uncomfortable. Get loud and clear. I mean, 45 is a 9. Is end of the journey. This is 37 is 1. New beginning. It's time. Sorry. Okay, there's this like stuck energy, and it's uncomfortable to me, and I'm not used to this for Gemini, because I feel like you do go the distance. You do like do things. You jump, and you're spontaneous and you're impulsive, but right now you're not. You're freaking holding on to something, and it's time to let that shit go and see it for what it is, because it's showing up. You see, you recognize the despair as an opportunity, but not to sit in the despair. Not say, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay here, even though he or she treats me like shit, or he or she like condescends to me in front of the others, or he like, you know, like all this. Like I feel that that is right here, and you're like, yeah, but I like to be treated like shit. Really, man? Yeah, but being treated like shit, I'm still making a whole bunch of money, or I'm like, you know, I'm comfortable in this whole, like, there's this coming up here. No, no, it's a no. I'm like, I don't like this for you. I'm going to give you one last message from the Rider-Waite, because I've been doing it for everybody else. So what else does Gemini need to know? Please. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, whatever, man. Wow. You want to see what came out? Hilarious. The Two of Swords. Another freaking two here. And the Five of Swords. Two of Swords, Two of Coins, Two of Cups. Resistance, to a soil, like I'm not sure what to do, I need to do something. Yes, you need to get out of there. Or whatever this is. See, my throat is hurting me because you're not speaking up. You're not look, it's all swords energy too, like Three Swords, Queen of Swords. You are the swords energy. Like you got to get real with yourself. Enough fighting, enough going up against somebody. There's someone in your life that you keep fighting up against. Enough. Make a move. Move out of your house. Go to like I feel like you're holding on to some anger. You're holding on to some old anger, trauma, wounds. And it keeps festering, and that's why you're having a hard time leaving, because you're like, well, I've gone through it for 10 years, so like, what's another year or two? And I just feel like this is a message to say goodbye to it. Gemini, it's enough now. You cannot live like this. The message is loud and clear. Like, get out. Get out of whatever it is that's making you too comfortable. Get out of whatever it is that's keeping you in that like meh state. Stop keeping secrets. Start speaking your truth, saying it out loud. Again, the Queen of Swords, that energy. I don't know. Like speak to someone that can help you through this, but there is like you are holding on to something and it's killing you. The Three of Swords in reverse. It's killing your insides because you're wanting to make a move, but you're like afraid. And I won't have it. No Geminis are allowed to be afraid. Okay, I won't have it. Make your moves, people. I will see you next week and you can tell me what your moves are. All right, I love you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages, and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and say thanks if you would like as well. And that's it. Come on, man. We've been seeing this message and it's coming back again. So that means that some of you are not, you're resisting. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. We got a gorgeous card. You cast a spell with your existence. Magic flows brightly and radiantly within you. I mean, there's nothing to say here, but that like positive energy coming your way, like it feels like you can manifest anything this week. So just put it out there, let it rest, and let it happen. There's like a feeling of, there's just a magical feeling here, right? There's just like this princess, this fairy is here. Like start trusting yourself more. Trusting what the message is coming through. That's what I got here. It's beautiful. So let's look at the advice. Okay, so what's happening now in your life? Wow. Okay, so we start with the Two of Swords. Interesting. The Judgment card. Your challenge is by the book. And the Death card. Nice. So we have an interesting energy here because the Two of Swords already, if you look at her, she's like has the swords in her face. You're trying to make a decision. You're resisting a choice, a decision that has to be made in your life. What does it have to do with? It could be with anything that's happening in your life. Do I stay in my home? Do I move? Do I stay in this relationship? Do I leave it? Do I change things up in my life? I'm like bored a bit, you know, I need to do something different. You know, summer's in the air and northern hemisphere, you know, winter's in the air or like fall is there for the southern hemisphere, but whatever, I feel like there's something you're hiding behind. Like she's hiding behind some truths. You're hiding behind something. Because you got the Judgment card here, which is like an awakening card, which is almost the second to last card before the World. The Eye here. The Judgment is like, are you judging yourself? Are you judging others? Like things are like lifting up for you. Things are lifting away, like open for you. You're able to move, like flow freely, but you're too much by the book. You're not looking outside the box. You're too much in the box kind of thing, Cancer. You're not allowing things to flow easily. You're not allowing this to flow easily because you're scared. You're just following the rules. And it's like, I think the Judgment is like, no more rules for you kind of thing. There's like, yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's stepping away from what everyone has been telling you to do, to follow. Well, this is how you have to be at work. This is how you have to be in a relationship. This is how you have to be. It's interesting. All these signs are getting the same kind of message coming through. And you're like, no, because I'm so used to following it. I'm just going to stay in this like ignorance is bliss kind of thing. And the Judgment is like, open your freaking third eye, Cancer. Because your manifestations can happen not from here, from this eye, right? Not from the closed eye, not from like, I'm going to be following everything by the book. Like, think about it. Like, you want things to happen in your life. A lot of people are, I want to manifest abundance. I want to manifest abundance, love in my life. I want to, all this, but you're following the rules of people telling you outside, well, you can only follow abundance if you work hard and play hard, and money doesn't grow on trees, and it's like, money can grow on trees, people, if you just freaking believe it. But I'm not saying you just stop there and like watch the money grow on trees. We're not saying that, because you're still being active and proactive in this life. But if you truly believe you're an abundant being, then abundance comes. It doesn't come from you lying around on your couch. It comes from you working and doing things that you love to do. So this is an interesting message to you, Cancer. It's like you're resisting a lot of this unknown. And you're stuck in the belief systems of your parents, your grandparents, how it used to be, like how the society rolls. And you're like, yeah, I'm just going to listen to that. That's what it is. That's why I'm anxious. That's why I'm sad. This is why this, instead of like, okay, really? Open that third eye. What does that mean, open that third eye? Open that like intuition, the heart. What am I really feeling right now? I'm feeling anxious for what reason? I'm a beautiful being of light in a human vessel. Why am I anxious? Why am I scared for the next day, for the next month? Why am I scared about this? Oh, because the news told me to be scared. Oh, because they told me to be scared. Because they It's like you following the rules is not working right now, Cancer, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because change, death is coming. So death is like renewal, rebirth, but it only happens if you make the change. Not like, I'm saying, like, we're all in this journey, but it's like, oh yeah, everything is happening, but it's like we're making it happen. If you listen to my introduction, I'm talking about that. It's like the only way things happen in the world is if you make the changes, because you're a reflection of that. You are the earth. You are the world. How else is the world going to change? Because we wait for other people to make changes, and we just sit around and have fun and go to the drinking and whatever. But I'm not saying that you have to to make a change. We have to fight for justice and that. It's not that. That's another narrative. It's just like changing the way you think. Just trusting the universe is going to provide. And living. If you work as a salesperson and you just enjoy your life. If you don't work, if you're retired, and freaking enjoy every moment of your life. Go for your walks. Go sit in the sun. Do things without guilt, without any of that. If you are teachers, if you are students, if you are whatever, it's like stepping outside of this, that, and this is how it is. There is no how it is, because we're walking into whatever is coming for us. It's for us to create the new. And that is where you're at. I feel like you, Cancer, are being asked to let go, to allow this to happen. Amazing. I kind of like this. Because your advice is the 10 of coins. And now we just talked about abundance. So that's so funny. 10 of coins. Look, it's like that portal's filled with money. It's like letting go of the idea that you have to work hard like a slave to make money, that you have to do this and not to this. All these people who have a lot of money, fine, they worked. But if they had just trusted that the universe did provide for them. But they didn't. They thought it was something from the outside, but it's not from the outside. It's from you. And the more and more the energies we move into, the more and more the energies are that. The energies cannot work in this matrix world anymore, in this power-driven society. It doesn't work. You're gonna notice. Like you can put you can put 48 hours in a day. It's just not gonna output anything if you don't trust that there is a higher power, and that you are the higher power. And if you keep relying on the outside world to provide for you, the outside world does provide for you. It's hard to explain this, but you are that outside world. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we have to start trusting ourselves to bring in this money, to bring in this love, to bring in this happiness. Because we are it, kind of thing. So the 10 of coins to me speaks of that. That is coming in for you. Like you are, that's coming, but you have, it's time to follow your own set of rules, kind of thing. And they're not rules, lined out. They're what you want to do in the moment. That is this card. It's like you cast your own spell with your existence. So let's do that, Cancer. Create your life. Boom. It. X-ray vision. I mean, seeing through the matrix, right? Seeing through the illusion. Go like when you're it's all here. So, this is X-ray vision. Is seeing through this. Because you're so scared and you're hiding and I'm gonna just do what I always done, and it's not working what you've always done. That's not the way of the new world. Buy the book is not the way of the new world. It doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't. And you're gonna notice more and more and more as you go. And that's why there's this open your eyes. It's time for change. The beautiful vulture or hawk, it looks like a vulture to me, but is here to make this change for you, to help you. It's not here, you are it, right? Let's be real. But I like the 10 of coins. For me, there's money, there's a raise, a promotion, there's an investment coming in, money out of the blue, taxes back maybe, or something that's coming towards you, which feels good and lucrative. and helping you on this change. Into the woods is your advice as well. Stranger in a strange land, new experiences, feeling uncertain, transition zone. I kind of like this actually. It's exactly this. Like you're moving outside of your normal and you're moving into the woods, right? And it feels uncomfortable. Transition is here. Change is here. It's like new experiences. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you're going somewhere new, going somewhere different, with someone different. Like it's time to accept this change, like these new experiences coming in, accept these changes coming. I really like it. And it feels like uncertain, which I like that too, because it does feel uncertain for you, Cancer. You're not used to feeling like this. You're like used to following a certain way of being. It's like stop hiding from yourself and start like changing things up in your life. So I'm going to give you one last message. It's a tarot message. I just feel like it's been King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's a Scorpio energy, like this Death card. Oh, it's interesting. It's all Scorpio. It's Scorpio too, Judgment. So Scorpio is showing up. Scorpio is about death, taxes, sex, but it's like change. Like it's going deep inside and making this change. The King of Cups to me is this energy of standing in your spiritual power, standing in the love, being that romantic, being a little bit idealistic too, dreaming a new dream, imagining a new world. You know, he's like tempering your emotions. Yeah, your emotions are going to come up because he's like on the water, definitely, but it's okay. Feel the feels. Enjoy these experiences coming up for you. Cancer is a beautiful message, this. You're just needing to like step outside of your straight line. All right, this is the message for you, Cancer. I love you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages if this didn't resonate. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'll add you to your a free reading I'm going to give next week. And what else? That's it. I love it. No more by the book. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. So, we got 2 cards that came out for you. I was like, are you sure 2 cards? 2 cards it was. So, we have, you are caught up in drama. Act to free yourself, change, and blossom again. And then we got, a new strategy is required. Find the path to love and happiness. So I found that it was very interesting that they both came out. Like if we just look at the caught up in the drama, it makes me laugh because Leo's always caught up in drama. So I feel like this shows up together because what drama are you like caught in right now? Like, are you in a relationship that's just not going nowhere? Then a new strategy is required. Are you in a job that's like, you know, where's the drama? It's your career, in your relationships, whatever, your family, your siblings, your parents, life outside. What's going on? What's going on with you, Leo, that you need to make a massive change? Because a new strategy is completely like scrapping the old and moving into something new. Like, it's not that to say that you're not going to go into more drama, but it's like you can be creating this drama in your head as well. But regardless of how the drama is here, it's not propelling you forward. So it's time for something new to come in. I like this, actually. Okay. Let's see how it's showing up for you. His ears are getting in my way. His ears. The trunk? Yeah, the trunk. Maybe I'll lose it soon. It's okay. All right, so here's your advice. Is this? Oh my God. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune is your destiny. It's like a Sagittarius energy, which is your brother or sister sign. But Wheel of Fortune in reverse means that there's karma at play here, or you're not where you're supposed to be, Leo, and hence the drama. Oh, nice. Okay, interesting. The Hangman, the center. Your challenge is your loyal heart. Why is that a challenge? And the Five of Pentacles in reverse in the future. Okay, people, I'm seeing this like, because that Wheel of Fortune in reverse speaks volumes to me. Because like I said, it's like your destiny is at play. It's your abundance, your luck. That's Wheel of Fortune. It's like, it's where you're supposed to be right now in your life. But being in reverse, it means that you've taken a little bit of a detour on your path and found yourself in a little bit of drama, and hence the strategy is required. I kind of like this a lot, actually. So what is going on in your life? So maybe you're in a relationship that felt right, it felt good, whatever, and then now you're seeing there's like, no, she or he or she is not really the right one for me, but I'm gonna just like stay with it. You know, the way we all do, we just stay with it, and then the Wheel of Fortune's like, yo man, it's not the right, so let's move. I'm in a job that I really like, but you know, it's like I've been trying like really a lot of different things, or there's a lot of drama in my, there's a lot of gossiping, a lot of blah 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 within my workplace. And it's just not working for me because that's not where I want to be. And it's like, okay, so change. Why did you go back to it? Like, I almost feel like some of you decided to make a change, and then you're like, and then you went back to it because it was comfortable, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is like, yo, dudes and dudettes, it's not right. Lions, tigers, we can't do this, right? There's no going back on the jungle. That's his jungle. So like, it's just this feeling of, you've all, like, not all of you, but like some of you made a misstep. And you went to comfortable. You went to, well, I've been working on for 5 years now, so I'm going to stick to it, even though like every detour is telling me, nope. Like, right? Change it up. And you're being asked to make a big change with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're resisting it, and now you find yourself in this. And now that's why this strategy. Wow. The Hangman is like, you need to step back from your situation right now, Leo, because you're too in it, in the drama. You're too in it. I don't know what it is. Like you're I don't know, you're trying to get a new home, you're trying to make a baby, you're trying to like start a new business, you're trying to like continue this relationship, you're trying to like, there's something you're been trying a lot for a long time now. You keep going back to it, and this is like, no man, it's time to step back and now observe this situation, because something is not right. Like the universe keeps like detouring you, and you keep returning to it. Because you like the drama. But what I find here is your challenge is the loyal heart. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. The loyal heart is like you're so loyal and you're faithful to this person, or you're not faithful maybe, because could be not, but you're loyal to this person. See, I'm going to stick with them. I'm going to stick with them. I'm going to stay with friends with them. I'm going to stay with my parents, even though they're annoying. I'm going to stay with this job, even though I really don't like it, because I'm loyal to it. I've told them I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow through like the lion that I am. But it's not working. You want a loyal heart is like being loyal to yourself, being truthful to your soul. Not because everyone else around you is gonna like say, oh, look at her, look at him, and whatever, you know, like we do that. We do it for the other person, but then you dishonor your soul. And that's why you find yourself in this situation, Leo. And the Five of Coins is depression, sadness, out in the cold, like lack mentality, poverty, but it's reversed. So you're getting out of it. You're like, I don't want to be in this position anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of feeling like I have no money. I'm tired of feeling like I had done that. I need to change things up. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I've put myself in this drama. I've put myself in this like situation because I felt like I needed to be this way with this person and this way with this person because I've been with this company for 20 years, so I'm going to give them another 5 years, but I really hate my job. Or I'm going to put another 10 years with this relationship even though I've only, you know, like it's that false sense of loyalty that we have for what? You know, this like, I'm going to drain all my money. I'm going to put all my money into this mortgage and into this leasing of this gorgeous car so that everyone can see that I'm driving this freaking beautiful Audi. But why? I'm doing it for my girlfriend, my wife, my husband, and I'm doing it for them. No, you're not doing it for anybody. It's this feeling of you like it's like time, Leo, to step outside of this make-believe world that you've created for yourself. And it's not a make-believe world. It's just like a world that you've done. Like, loyal heart to me speaks of someone who has like been very true, you know, true to their word. I'm faithful, I'm loyal, I'm like steadfast, I'm reliable, like all those like words that mean frick all. Because who cares what you are, what people think that you are? It's like, do what is best for you. If your soul has been telling you get out of a situation and you're not listening to it because you have to like show everybody that you're an amazing husband, an amazing wife, an amazing worker, and an amazing whatever, who are you doing it for? You're doing it for the show, the facade. And you're stepping off of your destiny. That's not where you're supposed to be. So your advice is temperance, Sagittarius. Again, I kind of like this now because the temperance card is this energy of balancing your work, your life, your play, your emotions, your mental, like finding that balance within you that is right for you, that gets you back on the right path, that gets you like changing your strategy, let's say, changing the way towards love and happiness and peace of mind, instead of doing things because that's what, you know, my parents will be happy I do this, and my family will look on to me and say, oh, you're amazing. And, you know, everybody will look, and my boss will say, wow, you're such a great worker. You're going to get 5 cents raise, you know, that kind of thing. Like, you're going to get $10,000 more. I mean, it's like you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for someone else and for, like, validation. And here it's like, a temperance card to me is a mastery card as well. It's like it's time to step into your mastery, which is like the Wheel of Fortune to me is a mastery card too. So you get to that point in your life where you're like, it's a 10 card. It's like it starts it's a new beginning. Like, do you want to continuously live through your karma? I really feel karma's ended anyways, but maybe some of you are still moving through that. But I feel like I truly feel like some of you are doing this not for yourself, and you're finding yourself in a hole because of it. And you, like, it's time to become the observer and stop doing things for others. Like, I don't know, like it's time to become the observer, or look at things differently now. like, look at why you did things. Like, why am I here anyways? I've endured such a long time here in this relationship, in this job, in this school, in this thing. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? Like, ask the questions. Everything is beautiful. 100%. I love it. Everything is beautiful around you, but why are you stuck in the ugly? Whatever that means. Why are you stuck in the uncomfortable? Why are you keeping yourself like bottled in? Because, again, it's because everybody else is telling you to do that. Or, you know, and you're like, no one's telling me to do it. But really, what are you doing there? Like, why are we continuously finding ourselves here in this like depressive state? Or like, I don't got a lot of money, I don't got a lot of money. It's because you're not trusting yourself. Last week we learned that. Trust yourself. Trust your process. Trust that the divine source, God, is here, which is you. You are taking care of yourself. How do you want to take care of yourself? Like, think about it. Wake up and say, what am I doing? This is my life, so what I've got to do? I can change my life. I can change all the surrounding around me. Why am I staying in this job, this relationship? Why am I holding on to this mortgage, this thing? What am I doing? Like, really be honest. And like, no, it's idealistic. It's not freaking idealistic. It is the new energy. Fairy lovers. New love, courtship, romance, falling in love. So that's beautiful. That's coming in for you. But how does it come in for you if you're still here, right? So this will come in. I love this, actually. So that means romance, love is coming in towards you, my beautifuls, if you're single. Even if you're in a partnership, maybe it's time to rethink. Like, that's what I'm just saying. Maybe it's a time for bonding, but to me, this is new. Falling in love with life, falling in love with everything around you, falling back in love with everything. I feel like there's a moment here for you that you fell out of it because you got too practical about it. You allowed others to control your path in a way. It's time to find that happy medium again, Leo. Like, there's no one to blame. I'm not saying you're going to blame yourself either, but it's time to make change. And it's like calling you to make changes. So, Leo, one last message. Wow. Ace of Cups. New love. New love coming in. So, what does that say to you? Like, a strategy is in order, required, right? So some of you are in some super dramatic relationship right now. You're hanging on to this relationship because of your loyal heart, but it's like you don't love this person. You don't, you're not like, you know, or you're hanging on to this. No, this is what it is. I'm not gonna go like anything else here. You're holding on to this friendship, it could be, or whatever, but is it like something new is coming in for me? I feel, wow, I love it. And the Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity. Like, look, new love, new partnership, new friendship, new baby, perhaps, new business, new job, new career, new investment, new finance, new abundance, new school, whatever it is. It's freaking beautiful. These is coming, could be coming in for you, but things have to change. And that's what this is too. The strategy is required. Think this is all going to happen for you because you're like new love. You're feeling stuck in your old story. And you're having a hard time getting out of it because you feel like you need to be there for everybody else. But it's time to break free. It's time to break free. Queen, if you don't know. All right. This is amazing, actually. It's good. I like that I pulled those out because I felt like there was some resistance on your part, Leo. It's time to make a change. Every week we're getting the same little messages. So I love you. I hope this resonated with you. Check your rising, your moon for other messages. Also like, comment, share, and subscribe. And super thanks if you can. And I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We got the Tree of Wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. I really love this card because it's like something you wish for maybe when you were a child is going to come true now. And it's like you've been waiting. And you know what it is for me? When I saw this card, I'm like, it's something that you wish for and you put it away. Poof. And now it's like coming into fruition. Because things that we wish for now, we're like, oh, it didn't come true, it didn't come true. And then it's like, yeah, dude, if you're going to say that, then it's not coming true. Like, right? So like, yeah. So something that you wished for a long time ago, watch this come into fruition. Like a new home, a new family with this tree, a new job, new success, whatever it is. It's just really amazing. So I'm curious to see what this could be for you. Like, so this is your advice. We have the Ace of Swords. We have like many cards here. Why? Okay. The Ace of Swords. New communication, a new path that's happening. Maybe it's already started for you because the Ace of Swords is your past energy. Like you've already started a new relationship. You've already started. You moved into a new home. You've started a new job prospect, a new course, a new like a friendship, a new way of looking at things, new vision. Nice. Wow. Ace of Cups. New love, new partnership, new baby, healing, emotional healing from trauma, from wounds. Like this is beautiful energy. Like ace and ace, people. New beginnings. And then your... Why we got two? But anyways, we got your future is the Seven of Cups and the Two of Wands. Perhaps you had the Two of Wands and I wanted that. The Two of Wands is like you're at a crossroads and then the Seven of Cups showed up. So there's still a form of a crossroads for you. There's still like a lot of choices coming up for you. And your challenge is to the sea. To the sea is like you making a move. You traveling. But it's your challenge position. Is it the right thing to do? Are you afraid of it? Like have you made a move or you're changing something up in your life and it's changing your relationship, it's changing the way your friendships, your kids, your whatever. It's just like there's new coming into your life, but it's like requiring a movement from you. And you're afraid of it. You're resisting it. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I almost feel like it's not even the right thing to do. Like it's not the right thing to do is to make a move. I don't know what that is about. So let's just see what's going on. Because then there's this like part of you that has like all this like new paths moving in and you're like, oh my God, there's so much I gotta choose and not sure what I'm doing. Like if it wasn't a challenge, I would say I see it as like, okay, it's great, you make the move. But here it's like as a challenge, it feels like all this new in your life is really great and welcome it, embrace it. But don't run with it. You understand? Don't run right away, like, oh my God, I'm going to go travel. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go move like far away from here. I'm going to go like, because all this is happening for me, boom, 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 and I do this. And I just feel like it's not the right move. I almost feel like with the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups, is like, take a step back here and observe and look at all the possible angles in your life before you like just jump and go impulsively into this. So whatever it is that's come in that is new for you, perhaps like I say, perhaps the Ace of Swords, you got into a dating site, you met a woman or a man, and they're like, I live in Chicago, come. And you're like, yeah, I'm coming. But your future's like, I need you to take a little step back, a little bit. It's just like, are you going because it's truly your soul that's telling you? It's your mind that's telling you? Are you going because, like, what why can't they come to you, kind of thing, right? Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like you're being a bit too impulsive, which I would say, yeah, like, go for it. But here there's something that needs to be, you need to be regress a little bit. Like, take time. Like, your wishes are coming true, definitely the wishes are coming true, but maybe you don't need to move on these things so fast, is what I'm trying to say. But again, you just have to listen to your heart. But like, let's look at the advice so I can get a better understanding. Nine of Wands, exactly, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is an energy, Sagittarius energy, that is Eight of Wands is like a fast moving energy. The Nine of Wands are holding on to that wand and saying, okay, I need to, like, he's climbing up, but he's holding on to one of the sticks. He's like, okay, I need to take a moment to contemplate my next move. Wow, okay. That's what's happening here. Let's see. GPS. Oh my God, hilarious. Your inner GPS is on. You're like, dude, I need to make the move. I need to go. Let's see. Carry me home. Support. Time to be carried. Allow others to help. So then there could be two different things looking at here, because GPS, carry me home, could be like you've gotten this like new opportunity, a new job that wants to take you across the ocean with new love, or whatever it is, like something new, definitely ace, something, a new, completely new journey happening for you, Virgo. So kudos to you. And it's like the challenge is to go and make the move. But I truly believe, like, before you make the move, take the time. Like, all these cards are saying, take the time, stand at your crossroads, look at all the possibilities in front of you, do the pros and cons list, whatever it is. Even though I'm not, like, listen to your heart, listen to that, listen to your inner compass. What is the inner compass telling you to do? We tend to forget about the inner compass. We just like, oh, I've been like called to go there, but really, by who? Like ask your soul, am I supposed to go to Chicago? No. Okay, I'm staying then. That's it. Like, carry me home could feel like, take me across the ocean, though. Let's see what that entails. True love is a dance of giving and receiving, and this time it is your turn to receive, to be carried, and to be supported. So expect someone to make your concerns their concerns. Feel and know the love of the fairies through intense love of another. Oh, okay. So like I said, like if you need to go to Chicago and they're like, no, you say you can come to me. That's the same idea. It's like, I just feel like you need to reach out for support. Follow the inner GPS by asking yourself what it is. But I feel like not jumping on something. Like on a destination right away. It feels, anyways, Virgo, everything feels really amazing to me here. Like, I feel like things are moving and shaking for you, but I need you to take a step back when you think you need to make that move. Whether it's for a partnership, whether for whatever, home or travel, like there's a part of you that needs to really look at things clearly and concisely and know that your wish is being granted, but there is a feeling of, which is amazing because it's very you, like make those to-do lists, like those pros and cons lists. You're being guided to the right destination, but I'm feeling it in my bones that you need to take a step back. And for once in my life, I'm saying that you try not to be impulsive about it. I guess this is a message for certain of you. So I'm going to do one last message for you, just an overall for Virgo, please. So far, they've been on the money. The Hermit, man. It's you. It's Virgo. It's like follow your own compass. Freaking amazing. Follow your inner light. So I really want to, the message is coming out here is that Virgo, your wishes and dreams are coming true. They're going to start manifesting in your life. Like it's very, very clear with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Everything you've always dreamed of is coming true. Not everything, but maybe one of the things is. But I need you to follow your inner voice in this. Be the leader here. Don't let others lead you because that's what they want, kind of thing. And that's what I'm getting here. It's like listen to your inner voice and heart with the next decisions that need to be made. You can reach out for support from others, but I really truly believe you need to take some time. If something is being asked, is asking you to leave the country or leave the city or leave the thing, think twice or thrice about it. Just that's the message here. Just do a little bit of your homework. That's it. You are the inner fucking compass. It's amazing. I love it. All right. Okay, this is your message this week. It's very interesting. I feel like it's a little specific, but let me know if it doesn't resonate. If it doesn't, you can check your rising and your moon. You can find that on cafeastrology.com. All you have to type in your birthday and hour and where you live, and it'll give you all of the information you need. All right, I love you, Virgo, and I will see you next week. Check your rising and your moon. I already said that. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, please. And super thanks me if you can. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. What does that mean? I mean, definitely means that, like, right away, when I just read it, it means that some of you are hanging around. Like, people maybe that are bringing your energy a bit low, you know, or people that are like gossiping, backstabbing you, like kind of that kind of social circle. People that are just like living on the surface level and you're going deeper and deeper, or like freer and freer, and it's just not working out anymore. So maybe you're too much with the status crowd, you know, maybe you're too much with, like, I don't know. There's just a feeling here that there's something amiss with your relationships, whether they're romantic, friends, family, what have you. We know that you love to socialize, but perhaps pay attention when you're socializing with the energies, because, you know, we're in some really high energetic times, and as much as I don't like to exclude ourselves from people, but sometimes, you know, protect yourself, basically. So let's see what's going on with you. You are the moon. Like, you're an emotional mess, Libra. The moon is deep emotions, keeping secrets, highly sensitive to people around you, perhaps. Let's see. Oh, you have 2 challenges? Okay. The 10 of Swords. Look at that. What do you... Yeah, there's something here with you. You're carrying on a lot of stress, anxiety. They're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Your challenge is... interesting. Why? And the Thinker. I understand why they came out. You thinking too much, Libra. You're overthinking, which is very clear right here. You're thinking and you're super emotional, like 10 of Swords and the Moon. So what is going on with you? So some of you are like maybe in a relationship or partnership or friendship or in a social setting. So where work, school, there's something around you that is heavy. And you're still playing in the energies. You're choosing to play in these energies. And look at you now, you're like, I can't. I'm done. But you can't help it. You can't help think, go through it, analyze why, what, where, why, what went wrong, what, instead of like letting it be. You know, as humans, we tend to like want to find the answer and find the reasoning. I spoke about this in the beginning. And it's like, why do you need to find the answer? Why do you think there's an answer? Like, right? Like, who says there's like an answer to anything of the questions that you have? It's just like, it is what it is. So you're not feeling good in this social circle? Why are you still there, Libra? You know, it's definitely not making you feel great. You feel like you're like carrying on other people's burdens. You feel like super anxious and stressed and guilty and all of it. You could be in a relationship, could be the social circle, it could be a relationship, and that you keep holding on, and you know that it's like, you feel like this. It's a whirlwind of emotions, like a tsunami always that hits you every once in a while. It's like everything is great, and then it's like, boom. And then you're like, oh my God, why am I doing this? And that's what's going on here right now in my mind. Like all this, like your mind is like a buzz. It's buzzing. You're in a very interesting state of mind, Libra, because you are super attached to someone or something that you've put a lot of heart into, and it's taking a toll on you emotionally, mentally. But your mental is out of control. Like you're completely like, you don't sleep at night because of it, because your mind is like constantly like, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? Like you're not trusting. You're not trusting that things are going to fall into place. But the more you think, you're going to dig a hole, right? Yeah, there's some real deep shit happening here, Libra, for you. Like a lot of stuff is coming up for you, like old wounds, old traumas, old emotions that have been buried long ago are showing up. And it's like so clear in these 2 cards. Could be a Pisces, could be Gemini around you. That's like Taurus energy, but there's just this like super heavy energy, and it's almost like you're staying in the energy. because you're almost blaming yourself. You almost think it's your fault that this is happening. You're like, oh, and then you're like, that's why you're so like mentally like. And the future card is the 7 of Coins, which is this energy that completely not like this. It's so grounded. It's like the 7 of Pentacles is like you've placed roots a long time ago, and now it's like patiently waiting for things to grow. That's the whole idea of the 7 of Coins. And here it's like, I'm actually going to pull out another card because I don't understand why the 7 of Coins is here. Like, it could also be that something you've planted a long time ago is going to start to come into fruition. But meanwhile, you're stuck in these like really chaotic energies that is just bringing you down. Libra, please. Explain the 7 of Coins, please. Wow. Oh, 2 cards. The 9 of Wands is contemplation, which is the same idea as 7 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Cups is a gorgeous card of happiness. So this feels super apart from this right now. So whatever is going on with you right now is something you need to deal with. You're needing to clear it from your vessel because it's very heavy. Thinker and why. Maybe it's coming out now, or it's been coming out for the past few weeks, but it's the moon. Look at it. It's like ominous to me, right? It's like divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy. It's just like a lot of truths that you've been hiding behind. You're lying to yourself about a relationship. You're lying to yourself about the social circles. You're lying to yourself about a job. You're lying to yourself about something that's just like, and your mind, like your mind is always like, come on, you know, do this, and your heart is like, why are you here? What's going on? Why are you like hanging on? Right? This is part 1. And part 2 is like a long time ago, my beautiful Libras, you planted some seeds. You've always wanted to do this job. You fell in love with this other person many years ago. And whatever it is this feeling. It's like it's been growing underground this whole time. It's been growing. And it's coming up now. It took a long time, you know, it took 9 years. It took whatever time it took, but it's like that person is still waiting for you, or that job is still waiting for you, or whatever it is that you planted, the seeds, is still there for you. And it's going to be like amazing. 10 of Cups, happiest card of the deck. I just love this reading right now for you, Libra. It's really shitty what you're going through right now, though. Like, it's really not nice. But it's like what you need to go through. You need to go through this uncomfortable to get to this. But I feel like it's 2 separate things. So whatever this uncomfortable is has nothing to do with this. Because this is something that happened years ago. When you were younger, 20 years, like 30, whatever, 5 years ago, 7 years ago, the 7 of Coins, right? Something that happened years ago that you might have like had a crush, or you saw a glimpse of what is that you wanted to do in your job or study or whatever. And then you said, no, I'm with this person, or I'm doing this, or and you let it go. And it's like, it's coming back in a big way, like a massive way. Oh my God. So your advice is justice. Libra. You. Balance. Fairness. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy coming together. Divorce. Separation. Breakup. Here. And then moving something in here and finding the balance again. Leaving something behind. Maybe there's a court case here. Something like saying goodbye to something to move into speaking your truth, being honest with yourself, moving into this energy. Wow. Wow. Entangled. Oh my God. You're like entangled in here and you can't get out of it. It's time to get honest with yourself, Libra. Don't you want to find the balance back in your life? Don't you want to do what is right in your heart? Find that truth within you. This is you. Justice card is Libra. Karma. Wow. Snail's pace. Slow down, grounding, listen to the heartbeat of the earth, subtle energies. Perfect. This energy is not slow because it's like mental energy. It's like, you need to take some time off, take time to step back, because I'm telling you right now, I don't know if there's something coming for you that has was set into motion eons ago, maybe lifetimes ago, maybe 7 lifetimes ago. Who the hell knows? But it was set in motion. It's coming into fruition. When 10 of Cups is like Pisces energy. 9 weeks. You know, like what's in 9 weeks? That's what 9 weeks. 3 months. It's 12 weeks. 2.5 months. But Sagittarius, Pisces, could be at the end of the year. That's going to come into play. 7 of Coins is freaking May. April, May. So whatever it is, things are going to start to move in slowly, snail's pace. But definitely by the next February, March, by 2024, you'll have already started like a new life. Or a new, not a completely new life, but a new direction. So, like, things don't have to move quickly. But anyways, it doesn't have to be entanglement, quantum entanglement. It could be like tomorrow it's going to happen. Right? Like, you know, it could happen in 10 months. You know, what is 10 months from now? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Right? Sagittarius. So, very interesting. I just feel like it's, by the end of the year, something is going to happen for you. You're like, yo, I want it to happen now. It could happen. Make it happen now. But there is this you needing to go through this really interesting energy that's very heavy. That's been weighing on you, and it's time to make a move. It's time to make a move. Everybody's getting this message. Oh my God. But you're like, that amazing thing is happening for you at the end of the year or up until March. But at the same time, take time off for yourself. Take some time to like move through these energies. But it's time to get real. All right. That is the message for you, my beautifuls. I'm actually still going to do one more of these because that one was for that. So one last message for Libra, please. I don't know who got this. Someone else got this. King of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Interesting. Just saying. The King of Pentacles energy is this amazing, financially sound person, secure, grounded, stable, loyal, funny, will give you the world. You know, kind of, if that's a partner that you're looking for, it could be you starting your own business. It could be you starting something independently on your own. But it's an amazing feeling here. Not because it's a Taurus, but it's because the King of Pentacles is like reliable. So something coming your way. Maybe a Taurus, but maybe not. Doesn't have to be. Or Sagittarius, Pisces, but again, doesn't have to be. All right, this is your freaking message, Libra. This is intense, but it is what it is, and I hope it resonated with you. And if it didn't, check your rising and your moon. Also, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And super thanks me if you can. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. So we got a love reading happening right here. We got a partnership for the new age. It's time to welcome it. I mean, I can't tell you. I said this on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm going to say it again. Last week I did a free reading for one of my followers here, and she got this card. Not this card. She got romance is coming. It was the same idea. So I'm like, wow, man. So Scorpio, like, new love is coming in. If you're single out there, maze balls. If you're with a partner, it feels it could be maybe a new partnership, but also maybe a new bonding happening within the partnership. But this feels like amazing to me. Like, is it love? For me, it's love. I can't see anything else, but it could be a new friendship, you know, a new soul friendship, soul family coming in. But I'm sticking to love. So let's see what's going on in your cards. All right. The Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn energy, or Taurus, Virgo. But this is like, look, she's holding the sun. She's holding the Queen of, it could be you. It could be someone coming into your life that is a strong, independent woman who's like, has her own business or has a really good job, has like a very confident, takes care of a lot of things, multitasker. Could be your mother showing up. It could be also a best friend or someone, female in your life that is like head on the shoulders kind of person. Or it could be you. And you got the Star. Which is amazing. The Star. It's like you are the star, first of all. Aquarius energy. Like this innovative energy, healing energy, hopes and dreams coming true. If we take the literal meaning of the tarot, I mean, this is amazing. Your challenge is building blocks. Building blocks is your challenge. Oh, look at you guys. Like, you're already like rejecting this relationship. What are you doing, man? Okay. Oh, what the fuck? The Devil. That's why I got another one. Okay. Ooh, the Empress. Okay, dudes. You have major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, and a royal or court card. So, like, this is a massive change in your life right now, Scorpio. So let's look at these cards, because the Devil and the Empress. The Devil, I always like, you know, the Devil feels like lust, materialism, obsession, compulsive, you know, behavior, addictions, ego, manipulation, control. Why is it showing up next to the Empress with this new love coming in? If I don't look at that, I look at the Empress. It's an amazing woman or man with the divine feminine qualities. It's got mother energy, nurturing energy, but a bit controlling. Oh, that could be it. Who isn't, right? So, not everybody, but there is, okay, so building blocks is like you're in the process of building a new foundation. But as a challenge, it's like there's like a little bit of rotten beams, right, in your foundation. And it's like, I know that this is so potent for Scorpio. So it's like this new relationship is trying to make its way in, but you're still holding on to the old ideals of how a relationship should be. You're holding on to these older things that are not, they're not keeping the foundation steady. And you're almost resisting this new thing from coming in. I mean, you know, I'm gonna like, there could be a woman in your life or a no, that's that. Because here I feel like there's like a really good friend or a sister, a best friend, a partner, whatever, who's go about this. They're gonna come into your life, and he or she, okay, he or she is gonna come into your life and gonna be very healing energy for you. It's like it's everything you've wanted in the longest time. It's like a soulmate energy, but you're resisting it. Not resisting it, but you're holding on to an ideal of how relationships should be. It's time to make a little change on that, Scorpio. Could be commitment issues. Could be like you, ooh, like I haven't been in a relationship in a long time. What am I gonna do? Kind of thing. That could be that, the commitment. But the Devil and the Empress are interesting energy to me when they show up, because it could be that you are a control freak. This is you as a control freak, very open, very spiritual, very smart, but you have or you're addicted to something. You know, you're addicted to escaping reality with drugs, with drinking, with gambling, with shopping, whatever it is, but yet you're still nurturing. Right? That could be you, or it could be your partner that's coming in. Their partner could be something like that you are sexually attracted to this person. It's all like lust, but your Empress energy inside you is like, okay, you know, like, it could be a mixture of both, that he's really good in bed and he's a nurturer as well. Right? I mean, there's a lot of like scenarios that I could take here. There's just so much happening in these cards. I just don't like. They're so massive. To me, it's like you're definitely moving into something completely new. Whether it's a new relationship or a new love for self, partnership with self, you're going to be going through a very healing journey with this person or yourself. You're going to resist a lot of the change because you're stuck a little bit in an old way of thinking. So like, become aware of that. But definitely the Devil showing here that either he or she is let's just take the Devil. He or she is super materialistic. It's all about status, power, greed. Again, it has an addiction, something of sorts. But because the Empress energy, all to say that everybody has their own demons, kind of thing. They're going to be super supportive of you, nurturing, that something that you love to receive, Scorpio. Going to listen to you. It's going to take care of you. They're going to be your best friend. They could be controlling, Empress and the Devil together. They could be. The Devil doesn't always have to be like the end all and be all kind of thing. It could be that shadow side of you that shows up too. Like, it could be you, and this person brings out the shadow side in you. But with the Empress here, like, solidifying this, feels to me that whether it could be triggering for you, this new relationship. But the Empress energy is there on the outside saying, okay, well, whatever it is, that person is going to take care of you through this whole journey. It's healing. Very strong character. I mean, it looks like it could be a female or a male, however it is, but you are going to be you're going to have a little hard time surrendering yourself to this person. But they could be really good in bed, so that's good for you. Like with the devil here, right? That if we look at it like that, it could be very like sexually, like sacred, sexual. You know, like it's a sacred act, your sexuality. So in very divine feminine as well, the energy to me feels very powerful between the two of you. Just beware of control issues, which I see a little bit happening here, or the fact that they may be a little materialistic or power driven, which could be sexy at the beginning, but then could weigh a little heavy on you. But I don't see it as being a big issue because of the Empress that shows up and the Capricorn and then the Queen of Coins showing up here. I just feel like it's going to be all encompassing. Freaking amazing relationship, right? Or a new partnership coming in. It's definitely going to be open. The only thing I see because of the Devil and the Empress is the control factor. There could be either you are controlling or he or she is controlling. But you're like moving into something, like it almost feels like it's exactly where you need to be. Like they're holding your sun. She's holding the sun, which is like she's holding the divine masculine energy. Nurturing, right? Like taking care of everything. Healing. They could be they could work with their hands. They could be healers or skilled carpenters or people who, you know, or doctors. Definitely could be a doctor with the Devil here, right? Not that the Devil, but that whole industry. But there's two Capricorn energies here. Aquarius and Taurus Libra. Definitely strong women or strong men. Like the strength of character here is intense. Very determined, very persistent, stubborn even. There's this feeling of this love for money. It almost feels like a Taurus here. Sexual, like sensual with that Aquarius, right? So that it's healing Aquarius, but it's also rebellious, very outside of the box. As much as there's these two Capricorn keeping you in the box, there's that part that's like wanting to take you out as well. So it's really like a juxtaposition. This person is going to be very outside of the normal, which is kind of good for you because then you'd be bored as F, right? So let's see what else is there. I could totally take this to another level, but the Ace of Coins. So not only is love coming in, but money's coming in for you, abundance. Like, come on, Scorpio, what's going on here? I love it. I love this energy for you. There's like something, you're going to get a new, some amazing appointments this week. You're going to get like a new job, new interview. Maybe money's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to show up in your mailbox, whatever. Like, let's go. Let's bring it on, baby. Maybe this person's bringing in lots of money into your relationship. I love it. Definitely a new opportunity coming towards you. Baby steps. Interesting. And crystal magic. Creation, dawn, the beginning. So there's this feeling with like baby steps. Like take it slow. We don't have to rush into things, right? Things are. I just feel like things are just going to happen gradually once you like take your mind out of the old way of a relationship. I feel like that's calling to me with this building blocks. I feel like you're needing to like start all over again with this new partnership that's coming in. Whether it's business or family or love, which looks like love to me, or it could be business because of the Ace of Coins showing up as well. You could be partnering up with someone in business who is power hungry, but at the same time very like feminine energy also showing up here. This is divine feminine, divine feminine. This is masculine energy. But whatever it is like coming, and revel in it, enjoy it. Also, just take note of it. If you feel like you're being controlled, then step it up, Scorpio. It's your time. Like the building blocks is like, don't be like you used to be, right? Like maybe you used to, your emotions, right? So you're like, the emotional signs tend to take on people who are very aggressive, and allow them to like seep into your waters. But it's time to not allow that anymore. Enough. It's like a gorgeous reading. I'm happy the devil came, because that means they're good in bed and everything's great. Right? But also they're like, there's just this like, it's not going to be a boring thing for you. There's going to be some excitement, right? The devil will always bring that to your relationship. It won't be just like plateau kind of thing. It'll be very unexpected. The emperor, the empress, and the queen of coins could be more, safe and secure. But the devil and the star showing up, it's like, okay, out of, more spontaneous, more impulsive energy coming your way, which I kind of like, and healing as well. And maybe that's what you need. You need to like change it up. The devil's here to change things up for you. But whatever it is, money's coming in, baby steps when it comes to this new relationship. Crystal magic is like, you're starting something new. You're starting a new beginning. You're starting a new path. I mean, when's the last time we got such a great reading for you, Scorpio? I don't know, man. So, right away, we get the Seven of Pentacles. So interesting, Libra had this as well. The Seven of Pentacles is starting, like, this has been growing for years now. You've planted the seed. This soulmate, this business partner, whoever it is, this beautiful partner coming in, it's been in the works, basically within your destiny for the longest of time, and now it's coming to fruition. Baby steps, it's going to happen. Just let things flow. Don't go dive deep into too much of your mind, please, Scorpio. And just go with the flow, because to me, it's just exactly where you need to be. It's a really beautiful energy, and have fun with this, man. Enjoy it. It's coming in spring and summer. Spring and summer. Amazing in the Northern Hemisphere, of course. Or fall and winter, or you can snuggle up into your like little home. So it's really beautiful. If you want to like go further into this reading, we can. You can book a session with me, because this is really beautiful. All right. I love you, Scorpio. I hope this resonates with you. If not, check your rising and your moon. And also like, comment, share, and subscribe. And super thanks me if you can. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. We got a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. So this card speaks greatly to me, because I've seen your progression in the past few weeks, Sagittarius, and you've had to make some really difficult decisions. And here you are again being confronted with something. So perhaps that decision that you had to make is coming back. Like, it could be like a partner, it could be a business thing, it could be whatever. And it's like coming back and saying, hey, do you want to go back together again? Do you want to start this again? Do you want it? And it's like, oh my God, do I have to get back onto that path again? Should we do this again? You loved it, or you loved him or her or the situation or the job or whatever, but you know that something new needs to come. And this is like it for you. This is like that new path is being opened, and you're like, where are you going to go? Are you going to go back to the comfort, or are you going to go into that new unknown? Saggy, where are you going to go? So we have, why? Okay, it's always confusing to me. The Nine of Cups. Okay, which is great. You've been feeling great. You've been happy with your decisions. Things have been rolling really well with you. You've been singing bowls. You've found a healing journey. You've been, I like it. So things are great. The Two of Swords and the Five of Cups. Challenge and this. Interesting. Okay. So things are going great. Kudos. But now we get to the middle and we have the Two of Swords, which is exactly this. It's amazing. And the Five of Cups. So a new path is being, what is it? A difficult path is being revealed. And that's exactly this. So someone has returned into your life, or a situation has come back in your life, and you're like, oh my God, I have to make a decision now. I got to pick which path to take. I don't feel really good about this because like I really want to go back to what was and how we used to feel and how it was at the time where I was successful, I was famous, I was loved, I loved, you know, like all this energy is showing up right now. Your challenge is chaos and conflict, is the Tower card. Oh my God. Your challenge is the Tower card. Sagittarius. You're in for something wild right now. This is a beautiful card, by the way. But right now, it's like your past and your future are freaking amazing. But in this very moment in time, your mind is a blur. Your mind is like at 306 degrees. You're like, what am I doing? Where am I going? What is next? Should I go back and start this again? Should I go back and leave off? You know, like, I just feel like something, you made a really important choice in your life a few weeks ago, a few days ago, a few months ago, and it was really challenging for you, and you found happiness, and you're like, okay, I'm on the right track, and now something has hit you again. So someone has returned in your life, the situation has showed up in your life, an opportunity has shown up in your life. Whatever it is, it's a new path that is not comfortable at all. It's super duper chaotic. It makes you feel like you feel almost depressed. You feel like, oh, maybe I was wrong, even though I'm really happy, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should have, could have, would have, didn't, kind of feeling. That is what's feeling right now for you. But why are we living in the past, right? If the past you felt like that, what makes the future different? Why would that person change or that situation change? Because it can change if everybody, like, you know, if everyone changes. But it's just like, I don't know, Saji, I'm just getting a feeling here that you are you're going back because it's comfortable, but you're not happy about it at all. Five of Cups. And you were happy 5 minutes ago. And now you're not. And you're like breaking your head over this. To know that Ace of Cups is coming for you. New love. A new partnership. A new passion. A new drive. A new path is opening. Happiness, peace of mind, clarity coming your way. That's why I'm like, you're in a great place, and now you're something even better is coming your way. But you're stuck here with your mindset still stuck on something that happened 5 days ago, 5 years ago, 5 months ago. That was really good, by the way. It was really great, but it's not anymore. It's not where you're supposed to be. And it's coming up, though. coming up to like, hey, remember we were so good together. Remember we were so successful. Remember da da da. Like all of it's coming up. Remember how happy you were like 10 years ago? Well, we can still get there again. No, man. Like, right? And the Ace of Cups like, no. No going back. Going forward. Ace of Cups. New love, new partnership, new marriage, new baby, new baby, like business baby, new job, new career, new like vocation, new path is opening up for you. Are you ready to go there? Because if you go back to that old thing, you will like regret it in the long run. So your advice is the Page of Coins, which is new opportunity. Right? It's like she's hiding behind the book almost. She's like, I need to go. I need to change this. I need to do something new. It's time. Bring it. Like, right, I love it. 11. It's like, it's time. Like, it's like amazing. I love it. Okay. Beauty and the Beast, unconditional love. But unconditional love to me is like loving yourself completely with all the decisions that you make. And also means like loving this situation, loving that person, that place, like that time in your life. Yeah, sending that love to it because it happened for you. But to me, something new is coming in. It's very evident with the Ace of Cups, the Page of Coins. Bring it. It's like things are like moving and shaking for you, Sagittarius, and for you to go back to what was a few weeks ago, a few months ago, a few years ago, is you going back on your path. Like regressing, right? Going back to the difficult path instead of taking the new path that's being presented to you right now. Boom, baby. This is really good. I love this. Bring it. I love it. We're keeping it here. This is really cool. Yeah, definitely very clear that you don't want to go back to those kinds of energies anymore. It's just not working for you. That indecision, you started on a great path, and now it's like a blockage has come in, like someone has plopped down something that has happened to you in the past and said, remember, it was so good, and you're like, no, you can't get deterred. So one last message, detoured for Sagittarius, please. Nine of Cups, baby. Nine of Cups. They're asking you, can you go? Let's go back to this kind of feeling. This is where we need you at. We need you feeling on top of the world. We need you feeling all your cups filled, which is what you are heading towards, where you are now, where you're heading towards. So take on, like, all this new opportunities coming towards you, take them. This new partner showing up, take it. This new, like, whatever it is, lease on life, go for it. This new apartment, condo showing up, this new vacation, travel plan, go for it. Sagittarius, it's time. Bring it on. Nine of Cups, it's amazing. It's freaking amazing. It's beautiful energy, by the way. It's just like you're stuck a little bit. Your mind is a little bit like, you need to be careful of that person coming back into your life, or that situation, or that memory of the old that's coming in and trying to say, come on, we used to be so good together. We were and it's like, no. It's time for me to change. I need new. All right, Saggy. This is your message of the day. I hope this of the week. I hope this doesn't trigger you too much, and I hope this is like resonate with you. If not, check your rising and your moon. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. So we got live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. I kind of like this energy for you, Capricorn, because you're so serious. You're always like thinking of career and your next moves and your next step. You never like, even if you're on vacation, you're working. If you're on like doing something, you're always doing something. So this is like freaking enjoy your freaking life, Capricorn. Like let it go. Let go of the smartphone. Put it down. Don't keep it next to you when you're at a restaurant with your friends. Don't keep it next to you when you're at the beach. Like let like live a little. Live a lot kind of thing. I love this kind of thing. It's like a lot of air signs would love this card for them, you know, because they're like, yeah, and even your earth sign of Taurus would love this card. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna live a little. You Capricorn, you're a cardinal sign. We understand you're super ambitious. You're always like go, 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 but it's like take some time, and maybe this week is the time to do that. So, and maybe you'll love it and you'll do it always. So let's see what's happening right now. The moon, Pisces energy. Ah, the moon. The moon is like, it's really pretty in this card, but the moon is about keeping secrets. It's about heavy emotions, dealing, like being super emotional, super sensitive, very intuitive as well. So let's see why the moon is showing up for you. The King of Pentacles. Taurus, but the King of Pentacles and the moon. Interesting. And the challenge is milk and honey, which is interesting because this is money, abundance. That's your challenge this week. And the future is the King of Wands. Dude. Oh my God, this is like intense. So here we have the moon. You're confused. You're unsure of yourself. You're insecure. You're dealing with some super heavy emotions. And that's why it's like, live lightly, people. And maybe there is someone coming into your life. A man or woman. But King of Pentacles, someone, could be a father energy, older energy than you. Could be you. Could be you too, because it's Taurus. Could be Capricorn and Virgo as well. So it's all about business to me. It's about work. It's about career. It's about your school. It's about something that needs to be taken care of. Could be your father, your husband, your partner, a teacher, a boss, someone who has power, someone who can control, that controls your money, right? Milk and honey, that has like the power to take money away from you, has the power to give you money kind of thing. I don't know, they're holding this over your head, or you're feeling insecure about it. You're feeling insecure at your job, in your schooling. Maybe they're holding, I don't know, there's a lot going on here. Like King of Wands aside, just these three here, it's like this is enjoying life, right, to the fullest. The rainbow, honey, milk. It's like prosperity, wealth, and as a challenge, it's like you're spending a lot of money. Maybe you're abusing that a little bit to impress the King of Pentacles, perhaps, or to this all speaks to me a little bit of status here. You're liking your designer labels a little bit too much. You're spending a lot of money on clothes, perhaps, and it's just, there's something very heavy for you here in this area. I just feel like some of you are even afraid of your financial status. I don't know. I don't know. The King of Pentacles almost feels like he has a control over you. Whether it's he or she, okay? There's a control factor here. Like, look at him. He looks like, I got this, man. His tattoos, and like, I just feel like there's this part of him that's like, he knows how to manipulate you. Usually I don't feel like that about a Taurus, about a King of Pentacles, but because he's next to the moon and the money is on top, I feel like there's some form of, is it conscious, the manipulation? I think it could be conscious because it's an earth sign. Someone playing with you emotionally. No kidding, you have to live light this week because it's a really fucking heavy week. What's going on? Like, there's this like feeling of you not feeling stable at work when it comes to money, or at school, perhaps. Like someone holding, like, you want to take this course, like that kind of feeling. Could be like a teacher, or a dean, or someone that's like, oh, you're gonna have to put more money, or an investor, or someone is like, not giving you the loan, not giving you that the money that you need to invest in something. I just feel like there's someone, like a mortgage, a financial investor also. It's like really, it's been weighing heavy on you, and they're like playing kind of with you, which they love to do, right? Banker, financial. Could be like also like an ex-husband or ex-wife, whatever, that's like not paying the alimony. I just feel like there's a game being played. There's like secret. There's like, it's not comfortable to me. Capricorn, and this, what is this energy like? And then the King of Wands shows up, and it's like this new, like this fiery energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy coming in and saying, you know what? You don't need to be playing with these people, Capricorn. This is not who you are. Like, someone is holding money over your head is not feeling good. It's time to get a new job. It's time to get a new relationship. You know, like, I'm here to help you, King of Wands, right? Let's have some amazing sex together. Let's go. Like, it's just this feeling of like a new energy showing up. Because here, this energy is like really heavy to me. It's like they're holding your job in the back, like sneaky. He's being sneaky, the King of Pentacles right here. He's being like, yeah, you really like your job. Well, this is what you got to do for me, kind of thing. Ugh, right? Or you want this, go to school, you want to do this, you want this, and you know, that kind of energy. And the King of Wands shows up to me and it's like, okay, I got something new, exciting for you, Capricorn. You want more money? I could give it. You want this? Like it's just a feeling of a new opportunity showing up here, or a new person showing up in your life that's going to brighten your life and make you live, and make you see that inner child of yours and live life again. This is really nice, actually. I like it. I love this King of Wands. For me, King of Wands is like, I don't know. I always loved the King of Wands. He brings life to a party. He brings like, he makes you want to like move forward in life. He makes you want to make spontaneous decisions. It's something you would probably need, Capricorn, to get you outside of the norm, right? Of this. I like it. Okay, let's see. The advice is the Fool card. Yeah, man. So whatever this is, Capricorn, this control factor, some father, husband, wife, boss, colleague has this control like over you. It's like, no. It's time for something new. It's time for something exciting. It's time to like change things up in your life. Could be like at work, you're a boss, and it's time to like align with another colleague of yours, someone else that's gonna like I don't know. It doesn't have to be that. It could also just be someone new, a new partner coming in, new friend, or a new job to me, a new career, totally, or a new a change, a venue, like King of Wands, somewhere more exciting, different, whatever it is. The Fool card is like, it's time for change, Capricorn. Let's change things up. Change your business plan, change your like life, change your house. Something's got to give here. Pick up after yourself. Yeah, so go out there, have fun, whatever. Pick up after yourself, but continue having fun. I don't know. This is like I love this. I don't even know what that means. Pick up after yourself. I get it, but like, let's see. What's the advice? The blame game is over. It's time to realize that the only person who can affect you in any way is you. Within your own mind is the answer to every question and the power to accomplish anything. Take charge, be accountable, and let's do this thing. I kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, like stop being controlled by this energy. Stop allowing these people to play with your emotions. Finished. We're ready for King of Wands. We're ready for the Fool energy. I mean, I really like this energy. This is Aquarius. Like I said, this is a Leo energy. This is just like, be impulsive, be spontaneous, leap into the unknown. It's time to trust this new energy coming in. I just feel like whatever this is amazing. Let's get this shit done. Shimmer. I feel like we've gotten this for you. Glamour, confidence, allure, charisma. I really, that last time I did this, that it was your overall energy. So it's showing up again. It's time to shine, baby. It's time to, you're a confidence freaking sign. It's time to like not play in this energy anymore. This is finished energy. This is not working for you. Like being like a player. You need to be the controller. Kind of not a controller, but like be the game designer, right? The builder, the creator, the innovator. It's time to move into those kind of energies. It's time to shine. What the hell? No more playing in this. Now, this is like King of Wands and Shimmer. Whatever is coming for you, man, it's time to jump. It's time to take this. I really feel like there's someone else coming into your life. Like, even if you're in a partner, it could be someone like this, a mentor or someone that's going to help you like change the way you see life, like change your perspective on life. Like, you're going to enjoy your life. You're going to be like maybe someone influential, that Shimmer, like who's going to know your name. They're like, oh yes, hi, you, yeah, come, you have the best seat in the house kind of thing, you know? You love that, Capricorn. But it's time to make a jump into something completely new. I'm going to give you one last card. And to live life, man. This is perfect. I love this reading. One last card for Gemini. Why did I say that? For Capricorn. Yeah, no. I know. All right, then. Look. Page of Pentacles. It's time to start fresh. A new beginning. A new job is coming your way. A new opportunity. It's time for a new beginning when it comes to a relationship, a new school, something new. Like, that's going to bring you money in the end. Happiness is on the way, Capricorn. Okay, it looks really good to me. Like things, but it really doesn't feel comfortable at the very beginning. And I think Libra had the same idea. A whole bunch of you guys are like, at the beginning here, it's uncomfortable, but it's time to make this change. Someone new is coming in. It's going to change your whole like path. Lighten up, live it up, enjoy. I love you, Capricorn. I will see you next week. Check your rising in your sign for rising in your moon for other messages. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also super thanks me if you can. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got, have the courage to be free. Know that freedom begins where desire ends. So freedom, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to me? Freedom is like not thinking. It's freedom. Freedom is not having like to understand the meaning of something, to like have an answer to everything. Freedom is just being. It's just like living your life and feeling your way through it, like listening to your heart and trusting the whole process, kind of thing. It's like desires and wants and needs are like limited. Like, oh, I want this to happen to me, like that, and then it requires expectations, and it puts deadlines, and it puts all that, instead of being free. It's like, okay, today I don't have a job. My job must be coming soon, because, you know, I don't have a job yet, and I trust the universe, and the job is going to come. That's freedom. It's not worrying about the next steps. It's not worrying about tomorrow, next week, 3 months from now. No. It's trusting right now. Love it. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. We have Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands is like something's happened recently. So maybe some of you got a new job, a new promotion, a new opportunity showed up on your lap, and you're like, okay, I'm like, it just feels really good. Maybe that's happening right now in your life. A new path is opening, and then you're like, okay, I think I'm gonna take it. I'm jumping for it. You're being Aquarius about it. Welcome back. So it's like you're taking initiative, you're taking a stance. This is like a new relationship perhaps is starting that's completely different from what you've ever done before in your life. Like, I feel like there's something that's very new to you that's showing up, and it's perhaps a little, not uncomfortable, but strange. I like it, actually. I like this energy. It's very alive and vibrant. Woo, the High Priestess is showing up. That's like massive energy. The challenge is, wow, the challenge is deep knowing. High Priestess. Okay. And the Death card is your future or whatever. This is freaking awesome, man. So, I mean, right off the bat, with that Ace of Wands, like, whatever is showing up for you, there's new freedom showing up for you. Like, feel like there's like a new partnership, business, job, a new school, like a new field, like new friends, a new lease on life, new vision, anything, new investment. And the High Priestess is like your inner knowing, your deep knowing. It's almost like these things are starting to happen for you, and it's asking you to tap into your High Priestess and saying, okay, it's happening for a reason. I'm not going to question it, because I am right now questioning it, because this is my challenge. You are questioning everything. You're wondering if you're on the right path. You're like, oh my God, I just lost my job. You know, like what I've been telling you for the past years that I've been doing this is that you lose a job, it's the best thing ever. You get a job, it's the best thing ever. Whatever happens in your life is there for a lesson. It's there to show you that you're on the right path. What do you mean? I lost my job? Yeah, because it's not right for you. Because you are the creator of your own life. So you've created this life for you, and you lost your job is because your soul is like, yo man, get out of this job, right? But you're questioning everything, Aries, Aquarius, and you're and understandably, because you're a freaking mind sign, but you're not trusting the freaking path. How many times I tell you guys to trust it? There's something amazing happening here. You're like moving into like something completely new, a relationship. It's even like an inner knowing. And you know what I'm saying, because you're like, yeah, you're right, Sabrina. I know that I need to do this, and I know that I need to like try this new thing, and I know that I need to do this, but I'm not listening because my ego is like taking over. My ego wants to know, when is this going to happen? It needs to have a forecast. It has to have like that But it's like, no, man, you gotta let that shit go. Freedom is letting that crapola go. Not be holding on to a schedule, a timetable, a deadline. Not holding on to, well, this is what everyone else is doing in my life right now. Everyone has a job and I don't have a job. Okay, because you're not supposed to have a job right now. Plain and simple. Go have your coffee. Go and walk the streets of like your city. Go explore. Go do things. Sit on your couch. Whatever it is you're being called to do. But you're freaking questioning yourself. And it's coming. And look, the death card is changes upon you. I feel what this is showing me here is that some shit has been going down with you, Aquarius. That means like maybe you have a new love interest. Like someone has shown up in your life and you're like, who is this person? Like, I would never have dated this person. Or there is like a new job opportunity that has shown up on your plate and it's like, I would never work in that, right? Because that's the high priestess saying, yeah, it's yours. And you're like, no, this is not who I am. I'm this and I need to do this. This is what I need to do. I'm Aquarius. Like, you're attaching to Aquarius. You're attaching to identities instead of like just going with the flow and fucking releasing is what I'm trying to tell you right now. Stop attaching to what you were in the past. I was mentally anxious. I was stressed. I was this. Who cares what you were before? It's not about that anymore. Because that's before. I was ambitious and I'm not anymore. Okay, so you're not supposed to be ambitious anymore. Go with the frickin' flow. Like, I just feel this Ace of Wands, this Death card is like something is trying to eke its way into your life, Aquarius. And you know. And you know what it is. And you know that you need to be trusting this whole process. But you're questioning it. And you're wondering about it, and you're writing it down, and you're asking yourself, and you're why, and when, and it's like, what? No, Aquarius, we're not here to like question. We're not here to question. Finish the questioning. We did the critical questioning like before, and now it's done because now we're just creating new. We're not creating anything from the old. The old is gone, finito, terminado. Now we're moving into new, completely new territory. And it could mean that there's a new love. It could mean that it's a new, completely new job or career path or love or passion or travel or, I don't know, everything, hobby. Completely different. Like, even if you always thought you were going to be this, remember, everything that we thought we were going to be is your future, your ancient future that is no longer. So nothing is what we think because it hasn't happened yet. This time, there's no channeler or even me can see what's going to happen in the real future because it's freaking new. So let's like enjoy this moment and stop with the expectations and the forecasts and the trying to figure things out. And you freaking here know what you need to do, which is nothing really, is to trust, because things are happening for you. Like you're going into some massive transitional shift into the unknown. You're not supposed to know. So let go of the fear and move into freedom. Wow, your advice is interesting. It's the Tower and the Six of Wands. So yeah, the Tower is chaos, conflicts. You're moving in. Your advice is this. So it's gonna like freaking take you for a loop. It's gonna like be like, what? Because you're going into something where you're not using your mind. You're only following with this. This makes a lot of sense to me now. And you know, Aquarius, if we're going to identify with the Aquarius sign, it's very like, as much as it's open-minded, it's also methodical in a way. You're a fixed sign. So you like, yeah, I'm crazy and I'm innovative, but I'm also a logical thinker. And I see things. I see the frameworks. I see inside it, but I'm also seeing it. And I need to make sense of it, kind of thing. So you're going to move into something insane in the membrane, which is really going to work for you. It's going to work for you. You're going to maybe create a new framework for this new earth, this new way of being. It's success that's coming for you on the Six of Wands. It's like you're going to be on top of the mountain with the wand in the air. This very wand that has come to you, you're going to have 6 of these wands, because you're like, okay, I figured it out. That's a really interesting word. Did we figure it out? No, but I'm learning as I go. I'm freeing myself as I move through this. I'm ready for change. Hey you. Like this. 16 is a 7. So 2023. Hello, Aquarius. Where are you? I love this. This is freaking amazing. Thank you for giving this. It's like, yo, since when do you like not trust the universe? Like you're as much as you are a free thinker, you're also are freaking a builder, a creator. Who can be ready for change, who could be ready for the unexpected, who could be ready for the unknown, because your mind works that way. So a little part of you guys are not trusting it, and it's like kind of like it's time to get out of that. Look at this, solace. Return to nature, tree wisdom, natural remedies, flower essences. In all this crazy here, it's like still go back to nature, go back to take some time this week, find your soul, find your peace. Find it, because what's coming for you is like, how do you say this? I don't even speak French in my daily life, but bouleversant is like, that's the word that's coming up. It's like going to be very mind-blowing in a sense. Something new is coming your way, and it's going to blow your mind, and you're trying to stop it from coming in, but it's coming with the Tower. And it's like, Aquarius, you're ready for this, and just let it fucking flow, because this is it almost. And it's like, stop imagining what the future is like. Stop imagining it, but stop worrying about the future, about what's gonna come, and just be in the now. Just live for now, right now. That's it. 6 of Swords. You're ready to make a move. You're like, it's time. Some of you are moving, some of you are traveling, some of you are getting out, some of you having to take a step away from this conventionality and move into something unconventional. It's like moving into an unknown, facing the unknown, and like leaping right into it. Be the Fool card. But this week, it's like, take some time to yourself. Go into nature if you can, but also take some time to process, but no more processing. Get empty. Get empty and get free. That's how you are free, is if you're empty. All right, this is your message. I hope this helped you. If not, check your rising and your moon for the messages. Also, like, comment, share, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. This is like, I like it. Psst. Hey you. I like that. All right, I love you, Aquarius. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got, enter the temple of your truth and learn to value it. Number 19, which is a 1, new beginning. The temple of your truth speaks volumes to me, because that is exactly where we're headed. We're moving into our truth. What is the truth that's inside you? Are you being truthful to yourself and to your soul kind of thing? Or are you still living in this world out here? Like, I love that she's standing outside of the gate of the temple. So she's still like untrusting of her process, of her journey. She hasn't really entered into her temple of the truth because she's still living in the matrix kind of thing. She's still living with the old ideologies, living in the past, living with the old stories. So it's like entering this temple of truth changes your whole life, because it's like you no longer play in these energies anymore, and now you're in your own journey, which is where we're all headed. So it's kind of interesting. So let me see what's going on with you, Pisces, this week. Here we have the Six of Cups. Some of you are living in the past. Makes sense. Living in an old story, living in your childhood, remembering the old days, living there. This is how it was before. We were so good before. Why can't we? Like, you know, that kind of energy. Living there instead of living in the now moment. Four of Coins. Capricorn energy. Four of Coins is stability, security, money. Let's see. Well, what an interesting card to have as a challenge. Happy, happy. Not so happy. All right, so you're not happy. And the 10 of Coins is money, money, money coming in. So money seems to be good for you, Pisces, but you are, it's almost like you're making money, but you're not happy. Does that make sense to you, Pisces? Like, some of you are doing really well in your life. And because of maybe a business or a job that you've had for the longest time, or because it's like family money, or it's something like like family money, like, or you married into good money kind of thing, and there's like this sense of security and stability around you, but you're not happy. Are you not happy with your relationship, perhaps? Someone that you've met a long time ago. I don't know what it is, but it feels like, if I look at the cards without this, it's like, oh, look, you're you know, you're living a little bit too much in the past, but you're secure. And then we see money coming in the future with investment, like a money coming, like something you earn from an estate or a settlement, or just like a family money coming in towards you. Anyway, what you see here is like money, abundance around you. Things are really great, but you're not happy. So why aren't you happy is my question. Is it because you're not being truthful to yourself? It's because the money is not the end all and be all for you at the very, like, at the ultimate of it? Because if you look back in your past, is it really what you wanted to do? Or did you want to lead more of a spiritual life? Or did you want to lead, like, I don't know, there's just a feeling here, no matter how stable you seem here, you're not leading your best life. You're living in a past. And though you're living like a very lucrative or very solid life here, like your family life seems good, everything seems good, there's an emptiness, like a desire to go back to what was. And that's what you're feeling, like that is where you need to be. But we all know that you can't go back. You don't want to go back there anyways. So there's something kind of sad here to me, Pisces, because it almost feels like you're, on the surface, everything is really great. Like you have a really good job or a career, you own a business, or your family life is great on the facade. Like you have a big house, a nice car, like things like that are like, you know, you're like settled in the material world. But a part of you is stuck in an old story because you remember the old days. Like you're always wanting to go back to that time. So I'm going to see what your advice is. Holy schnitzel. The Six of Cups is your advice. Again, the Six of Cups. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. So a lot of mental energy here. I'm curious. I want to ask the cards for some help here. Pisces. Six of Pentacles. Like, come on, man. Like, giving and receiving. Money again. So, what are they're trying to tell me here is that you're too focused on that. You're too focused on money coming in, money coming out. You're not taking the time. The Six of Cups energy is also enjoying life, right? Enjoying your children, perhaps, or enjoying your family life. Your worries, your mind is very... convoluted all the time with anxiety, with stress, like you can't sleep at night, you're insomniac, you're it's funny because you would look at these cards and say, oh well, you're financially secure, so everything is great, but it's like you're Pisces, you need something more, you need to be stimulated in another way, and it's like you're not finding that stimulation because you don't only want it to be about money, even though you're focus so much on it. There's a part of you that feels unbalanced with the Six of Cups here. Like, that's why you keep going backwards. That's why you keep going back to how it was at one point in your life where it was happy. Instead, the Temple of Truth is showing up here and saying, okay, it's not for us to go back all the time. You could go remember how you were happy and remember how you felt. So let's like bring that energy here and like work on it in a new way. But there is something here that's... Okay, let's look at the other advice. Head games. Wow. So people are playing head games with you. You are playing with them. It's like... Green Man's Bride. Sacred union, commitment, ceremony, maturing into deep relationship. That's like completely off the but then again, it's like that relationship. Perhaps like the money is there within the relationship, but the love has been missing. Like the commitment, what happened to that? Like like this is for people who are married or what have you, are in partnerships. There's a feeling here of just like focus on money, which is not where you need to be right now. It's not making you happy. And that's why you keep going backwards. But instead of going backwards, let's go forward. And you're playing games in your head. You're playing games with other people, maybe. You're playing like I don't know. I don't feel like you're very... let's see. I want to know something else. Give me another message for Pisces, please. Dude, the devil. Capricorn. There's something definitely going on with you. You are playing with fire, Pisces. You're playing with like Two of Pentacles. You're playing, I just feel like there's something that you're holding on to the past, first of all, and now you're just working to make money, and you're making it and you're doing well for yourself, but there's a lot more to life. Like now that I see the devil show up, is like maybe you're spending too much time at work, or maybe you're lying, you're being deceitful with your partner. There's this need to go back to your original commitment with your partner, the sacred union that you had, that let's make it sacred again instead of very superficial, what is showing up here. Maybe that's why the advice is to go back again to why you got into this relationship and try to understand that, and instead like work from there. Instead of, I feel like there's this a lot of games. It's the games being played, or it's just a lot of like dry, like finances, like there's like a lack of love here. It's very clinical, almost like technical, almost like very financial. And justice, well, it's like justice is divorce, separation, breakup, find the balance again within your relationship. It's like something's got to give. Something's got to give. There's like, these are controlling energies right here. Something's not working out, and you are, that's why you keep living in your past. And it's hard for you to move forward. You're having a hard time moving forward. And that's why you're not happy right now. So it's time to get serious about a relationship that you're in, or to find a balance of work, life, and play. Yeah, work, life, and play. That's what it is. Work, home, and play, whatever. That's what your message is. You need to find some balance in your life, my beautiful Pisces. There's too much emphasis on work at this moment in time, or finances, and it's like taking over your life. It's taking away from your family life, it's taking away from your social life, it's taking away from the love that you have within yourself, from your spirituality. Like, it's like there's more to life than work. And you're allowing it to control your life, almost. Wow. I want to give you something beautiful to like work with. I give you an angel, gods and goddesses. So message for Pisces, please. The goddess of the sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. Let go of all this like outside play and move into your intuition, and move into like the sacredness of life again, the sacredness of love again, the commitment that you've made with people. It doesn't always have to be love relationships with people in your life. Like, I just feel like there is this, you've lost sight of why you're here on earth. You've lost sight of your purpose. You're here to help, and you're here to be the best version of yourself. And I feel like you've lost a little bit, and you've like played a little bit too much in the matrix, maybe. And it's okay, like we're all there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's okay. You got this. You're Pisces, you're spiritual. It's time to move into that temple of truth of yours. It's time to go really back to the basics, to go back to why you're doing something, whatever you're doing in your life, and to loving yourself again, completely. So this is your message, my beautiful Pisces. I literally wanted to pull out more cards because I'm like, but the more cards I'm getting, it's like, fine. It's fine this way. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, I can book some sessions with you if you'd like. You can find that on my website down below. And share, comment, subscribe, and like. Wow, man. That took me a while. And also, super thanks me if you'd like. So I love you so much, Pisces. You got this. It's just getting out of that head of yours and moving back into the heart, and really remembering what makes you happy in life, and not that outside world. Love you.